YouTube is heating up, baby. Hey, everybody, good evening. It is Thursday, January 4th, 2018. I am Rosie Murphy, and welcome to all of you. Let me dim these. I'm broadcasting to the other room. Are you kidding me? Dang, Rosie Murphy in stereo? Really? Four Corners broadcast in the kitchen. Hi, Phil. Nice to see you. And I am back. Let's get the party started, guys. And yeah, good evening to all of you. Yeah, I had the we got so many computers. Jen, how many computers do we have around here? We got one in the shine shack, one in the workshop. We've got one here, the big Lenovo desktop unit. We've got three in the kitchen. Hi, Jonathan. Nice to. I swear we got about. I think we got about six or seven, maybe 8 computers around here. Maybe 4 of which run well, and the rest are just Rosie's bombing XP special. I still love XP. I love Windows XP. Let your light shine. Hi, sweetie. Nice to see you. Oh boy. Diane, nice to see you, honey. Thanks for your wonderful comments today. I did finally been requested for 2 months to do an update on the breast augmentation. I finally got around to doing that with Missy Jen tonight. It's not everybody's thing on YouTube, but it's a big enough portion of people on my channel that follow that and they're interested in that and appreciated seeing it. Drop in real quick and say hi. How are you? Well, I'll tell you guys, YouTube is on fire. You know, it's January and it's like wherever I turn on YouTube, there's somebody mad at somebody. There's somebody angry about what this person's doing or that person's doing. And I'm just ducking. You know, I'm keeping, like they taught me growing up, they taught us to box. I mean, if you were in the inner city growing up, they taught you, you know, how to have your feet right, how to have your balance good, and all that, so you can kind of defend yourself. And man, I'm just like dodging and weaving. I'm watching all this stuff going on YouTube. Phil says, yeah, Rosie, I still love XP. In fact, I've got an old copter I need to recap so I can computer saying back up and running. That's all right. You know, I always liked Windows XP. It was a very stripped down, very clean. Hi Annie, nice to see you, baby doll. It was always a very clean and what I call a slim, no nonsense program. And half of the computers still running, and they will continue to run that because it was really fast. There's no more updates to harass me. All this nonsense about, hey, Jalen, all this nonsense and bullshit about, oh, be careful, you know, you're going to get hacked on XP and all that stuff. Yeah, Andy said, I heard there was a quake at Berkeley. Yeah, down in what they call the Hayward Fault. There's several major fault lines around Northern California where we are. Of course, the major one is the San Andreas Fault. If you saw the videos from the summer, we went down there and actually stood on that fault line and saw where the fence had separated, the land had broken apart by like 16 feet or 14 feet or something like that. It was kind of an eerie place to be. But they're down on what's called the Hayward Fault. There's a lot of little offshoot. It's not just the San Andreas. Up here we have what's called the Rogers Creek Fault, which is the one that when the San Andreas exploded in 1906, of course, Santa Rosa was wrecked much more per capita than San Francisco, and there was much more loss of life per population here because that fault was really a big one. But then right down the road, 20 miles, 15 miles in Petaluma, they hardly had any damage at all down there. So go figure. So Diane said, my aunt in Sebastopol felt it. I think I just slept right through it. Right. The hell that was. Hello, Edward. Thank you, my friend. Edward just hit the super chat for $4. Thank you very much. Janet said, we are on the Green Valley fault line. Yes, Janet knows about rocking and rolling down there. She's had some big ones down there. And thank you again, Edward. That was very sweet of you to hit the super chat there. A little bit of a tip once in a while. I don't think super chat is designed for big, money raising. It's like a tip jar. I mean, you wouldn't go up to a tip jar at Starbucks and drop $100 in it, $50. It's a nice little thing that says, hey, I enjoy the hangout. Have a cup of coffee or something like that. So let's see, sleeping through. What did, let's see, my friend Jordan snuck in here. Let me see what Jordan's doing here. Jordan, oh yeah, time to bust out the Dollar Tree meatballs. Did you guys see the Dollar Tree meatballs today? What the fuck, huh? You see some of my comments on there. I didn't know whether it was like, they say meat products that can be ground up hooves, that can be, because something gives that springiness in the meatball. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of meat, but there's some kind of cushioning in there. Hi, Susie. Nice to see you, babe. There's some kind of squishiness. I saw your comment, Janet. Yes. Yeah. Phil says, who were they made by? Rosie's what got me. I couldn't understand because they took the manufacturer's name of the company that manufactured them and they overstamped that with the sell-by date. So I could see advanced something. And I just guessed it was Advanced Auto Parts or something that it produced that. You think it was Breadcrumbs, UP Gardner? I'm not sure. Well, we got a Troll-a-Rama tonight. We don't generally boot people out. I don't have mods running around tonight. It's kind of anything goes. I mean, obviously things are on fire at the bottom of YouTube here, but I thought that was really weird. The other real shock I got today was the the waffle. Yeah, I suggested jail, and you're not out of the woods yet, my friend down there, Pookie down there in Florida. The cold continues, my friend. I think that's stress. They had a lead article on Bloomberg today about how the electric grid was being terrifically stressed down south right now. So we'll see. I told Jalen, you better get a couple extra blankets, Pookie. What you said is happening. That's what I said. That's why I'm an investor par excellence, baby. I'm loaded up on blankets when everybody needs a blanket. Boris is out looking for Zia tonight. Yeah, I don't see. There's a lot of dynamics going on. I've kind of kept low profile on that. I'm not donating. I'm not. Once in a while, I pop into the chats. I got bigger fish to fry these days. I don't want to really be involved in all that. Everything just always come to some grand finale and things. My attitude on YouTube has always been, as long as we have something called the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And as long as you're not taking money out of my pocket or something like that, I don't really, I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube. I've seen tremendous people buy houses for people. I've seen GoFundMe's on the order of $300,000, $400,000 for things, and then it all goes poof, and the person just it's all, and for me, for my part, I kind of learned my lesson to stay the hell out of fundraising gigs and not to get involved with that stuff anymore. And because you don't have any control. You think you know people, and then you don't, and then they're going to do what they want to do, and it's kind of a helpless feeling. It's warm with the rain. I think it's going to clear again on Saturday. So we can talk about that. You know, I'm always curious. A lot of people get very upset about things, and other people are um, very nonchalant about stuff. It's very interesting. It's off the chart, way too much drama. That's what I feel like, Jordan. You know, it's just you know, it's the script of 2018. I'm sending you some New Zealand food goodies. You don't have to do that, honey. You are our food goodie here. Annie. Let's see. Okay, Susie said went to school with an Annie DeSantis. My spelling sucks. Sorry. So, my thoughts on that is, you know, YouTube sets the rules for what you can do on the social network, but it doesn't mean that you can do anything you want. You have to use common sense, and you have to moderate yourself a bit. You have to. Yeah, just don't poison her. Thank you. those meatballs today. And that Asian food, you know, I mean, you would have think that was a nice looking presentation, but there was like 4 bits. Now, there was like 4 bits of chicken in that stuff. But the rest of it was really, really very tasty. Yeah, happy talk. Yeah, Saul Goodman's like comments. Freezer down here in Florida. Smooth operator, the one and the only, the observer of all and the prognosticator of nothing. Welcome to you, smooth operator. Saul Goodman, good to see you. Yeah, I just think that you got to moderate yourself. You have to have a goal in life. You have to, and if you set your goal that, you know, you want to be supported by YouTube, then you got to understand you're going to be like an icebreaker out there continuously, you know, propelling through the ice, and it's going to be, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be, you know, it's not fun. And I just think nothing takes the place. I see RV Debs, and I'm going to use her as an example down in Texas. Because I've followed Deb for a lot of years. She and I got into, hi Joe, nice to see you. She and I, yeah, lots of ice on YouTube. She and I got into RVing about the same time. She got a travel trailer. Hi Tara, nice to see you, sweetie. She got a travel trailer. You know, we were looking at the big RV, big RVs out there. I was looking at the Rolling Rancho and all that. But she comes to the point now, having lived in a travel trailer for a couple of years, that, you know, contemplating moving, and I can understand that. After a while, you know, she's staying at a friend's place because her heater was kind of fritzy and stuff like that. I haven't been able to comment on her vid, but I do watch it. Her heater was kind of fritzy and stuff, so the friend was kind enough. And the friend has a very lovely house, and when you've been in a travel trailer for a couple of years, and then you step into that environment, it's kind of nice. And then you start imagining how nice it would be to have an apartment and maybe trade the truck in for a camper van, and then you kind of rejig things a little bit. I just think after a certain amount of time living in a van, in a camper van and stuff, and full timing in an RV living here, I just think it starts to affect your mind a little bit, you know, and you just start to lose perspective on life. And I just don't think that for the long haul, I can't find anybody in the universe of YouTube that has done this for a really long time. Now, I'm not talking about what's his name, the big RV guy that's out, somebody help me out, that's out in down in Arizona getting ready for the Bob Wells. I'm not talking about Bob Wells. Bob Wells is fine. He's done that for a long time. But, you know, I just think the environment starts to make people a little cuckoo. Let's see, Graham said, how's your mouth? It's a bottom of YouTube miracle. Okay, now we know at the bottom of YouTube, now I'm talking about the tooth, we know at the bottom of YouTube that miracles occur. I mean, things happen. People get cured of things, and I've been, well, not cured of my problem, but I'm just saying I had that tooth that was so bad. What was that? Monday night I was on the Hangout or what? Hi, sexy Andrew. Nice to see you. Hi, Jasmine, baby doll. And I started really I got those little, like Annie was talking about, those little gum brushes and stuff. And I think I had something that was wedged. This is going to make tooth decay really pissed off. I think I had something stuck between the crown side and the gum, because I woke up today and it's a miracle. I'm cured. I'm good cured. Tooth decay says, just give tooth decay time, Rosie. I'll be back. There we go. But I just think, yeah, so I'm very happy today. I'm feeling good. I'm like gold, baby. I am like gold, and I'm feeling happy about that. But yeah, so I just think being in this, you got to have a goal in life. You just can't. Um, I just don't think. Now, I'm not one to tell other people what to do, though. I've advised people what to do. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. Whether it's Marshall or other people, but people are going to sail their own ship, and they're going to run that ship into their own seas, and they're going to run into heavy seas, or they're going to run into light seas. But at the end of the day, it's their own responsibility for what they do. Tell me Bob Wells isn't a psychological question. Hi, Drew. So we just have differences. I think I'm just a different generation that we were just raised to go out and just to be worker bees. You know, my daughters always laughed at me, worker bees, and there's more to life than work. But, you know, a lot of young people these days, and people that think just scraping by is a good thing, are going to be in for a real surprise when they understand that they're going to have to, you know, it's like we're moving backwards. They're going to have to work till they drop dead and all that. That's yeah. Our generation we just assumed that, you know, you're supposed to work when you reach a certain age, and you're not supposed to go out there and enjoy the fruits of life. You're supposed to go out there and earn your keep and be a provider. Now, if you're a single guy like an Elvis or somebody else, you know, you're not responsible for anybody else. Okay, you know, but when you start talking about responsibility for other people, then you're talking about a bird of a different feather. And I think at that point, you got to be more rational about the limitations of being and living in something like a camper van or you know, a travel trailer and things like that. And I kind of expressed my opinion that I didn't think that was a great idea to take that on. But at the end of the day, I can't make those decisions for other people. But I just know that you know, some things just aren't right on the surface. Jordan says certain people with entitlement personalities will never understand work. Well, they'll never understand joy later in life either, because the economic imperative of evolution is nobody gets a free ride. Sooner or later, the piper gets paid. And whether you squirrel your nuts away now, so to speak, and enjoy them later, or whether you know, the cold chills of winter and on growing old comes on, and then you got nothing to fall back on. And it's like, that's no way to run a railroad, in my opinion. So I always heartily encourage everybody, go get a job. And if you want to live that life, then just understand what the risks are on that, and understand that you could be cheating yourself in the long run. Look, I don't like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's a pain in the ass. Every 5 a.m. I know boss gets up at 3:45 or something, and Janet on the weekdays. But you know, they have themselves a nice lifestyle. Jen and I have ourselves a nice lifestyle. So it comes at a price. It comes at a price of getting up and getting out and getting things done. So yeah, 10,000 microfarad, baby. If I got enough zeros, yeah, 10,000. Save your nuts, guys. You know, it's not fun. And it's really been doubly hard, triply hard for me, because I really thought I would be retired now, but I don't know. Conscience just doesn't allow to just take off. Kelly McBride is a Bitcoin millionaire. Kelly, I'm reaching through the computer and I'm shaking your hand. That's right. Jordan says the gravy train only lasts so long. And I think that's particularly true on YouTube. that the rules and regulations can change in a heartbeat. I mean, they've done it before, the AdSense and all that stuff. And I mean, it's good. I mean, we've been able to, people tell you you can't make money on that YouTube. They're not correct in that. I mean, there can be money that's made on YouTube, and sometimes it can be very good money. But if you set your future by that, you're apt to be very disappointed. As my friend MX says, in 3 years from now, it could be like a dust bowl YouTube when the next latest and greatest thing comes down the line. You just never know. So Susie said, in Florida for honeymoon budget in had a squirrel on the sign with "Save Your Nuts" and neon back in '85. That's cute. Save your nut. Yeah, bullshitters of the world unite. That's Graham Townsend. So I'm still crawling out from under a lot of the YouTube videos, but I just thought if anybody wants to come in and chat about that, that's fine tonight. I know there's a lot of people that are very upset about some of the e-begging that goes on YouTube, and it's not just just one particular channel. There's a lot of different places. I was watching a couple go at it on a live stream today, and the woman wanted to shut it down, and the guy's telling, open your shirt some more and we'll get some more donations. And she wanted, like, I got to go pick up Cindy at the daycare or whatever. He's like, we're raising money here on this super chat. And I just thought to myself, wow, did you ever imagine your folks doing that? Of course, I'm out there with my big tits hanging out all the time. But let's see. Phil said I could set up a Patreon to pay me to stop singing. That's funny. Yeah, I must start my videos to say hello to all. It's a nice thing to do. Say hi. Some people like to get right to it. Other people, I like to just thank people for kind of being there and tell them what the video is going to be about. So I guess it's my kind of way of telling, hey, Lisa, nice to see you, honey. Telling everybody just take a deep breath. just chill out. So we'll see what develops. Like the sand, yeah, as, what was it, guys? And the announcer for, what was it, Carrie or McDonald Carrie or something used to announce, as the sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Yeah, thank you. If you enjoyed the live stream, thumbs up. It's always nice. George, you got your woogie, huh? Got your woogie again. George is going stir crazy. We had a little bit of rain and just kind of not so good weather here. Sand through hourglass, but it didn't prevent me from. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. See about that tomorrow. So tomorrow night on the, I'm not sure what am I going to be baking on tomorrow night. I'm not sure where I'm going to be. Hi, Vicki. We're going to be making a coconut cream pie. Plug your ears, Janet. A coconut cream pie with a toasted coconut topping on that. I've got the all the ingredients, the coconut milk. I've got the half and half. I've got the heavy whipping cream for the top. This thing is going to be a son of a bitch. This thing is going to be good. Mike Loyal, hello from frozen Canada. Nice to see you. So that'll be fun on Teeny Weeny Bikini Baking tomorrow night. I think I'm doing most of that up on, where did I do it? I think I'll be doing that on Jen and Rosie Reality TV. Thank you, Blacktop Boondocker. I'm enjoying your videos. I'm looking forward to seeing some more where you were up in the blind and doing things. So good for you. Blacktop Boondocker always tries to expand what you can do on YouTube, and he's a good-looking guy. Did I tell you Blacktop Boondocker is a nice-looking guy, right? And I watched him outdoor shower before, outside, cooking in the RV. And I just sit there like, Edward, Rosie, can't wait to see that YouTube 1 million subscriber up on that wall. Oh, Edward, you know, yeah. I wouldn't pull up a chair and wait on that Edward. Maybe when we're on the road, things have definitely been accelerating the last couple months. Hey, MX, there you go. I see where Skiwi went missing as soon as you vanished. Yeah, nice to see you, MX. Zinger, zinger, zinger. Yeah, we're just talking about YouTube is a flame here. I was surprised at the beginning of the year. Usually everybody's kind of mellow, footballed out, ate great food, and everybody's usually, you know, this is my fifth year anniversary on YouTube, by the way. 5 years on YouTube and some 10,000 videos plus later. One of the things I usually observe before it was January and February was usually the season of goodwill, but man, it has been like all out, all out. It's been all out, as my friend MX says, mockery and fuckery on YouTube. It's been crazy. So yeah, I enjoy Blacktop Boondockers stuff. So all right. I think MX has got to jump into his avocado shower, and he's still waiting for his Zenith console stereo to be delivered out there. Nice to see you, Tara. So, you know, I don't know. It's a lot of happy people, but a lot of angry people out there too. So, I just think that sometimes the best thing is just stay the hell clear of stuff and just stick to your knitting. And Missy Jen's like, sure, that'll be the day, right? You're always sticking your big kibaza into shit, Rosie. My favorites ones the people that say it's all about the views. It's all about the views. And I'm thinking to myself, it's fucking YouTube. Of course it's about the views. You know, that's what it's all about. We got a view. That's what it is, Mike. People have called this Switzerland, you know, and that's exactly what it is. Be Switzerland. Everybody's safe harbors. But I just think, yeah, we always, you know, I try to do things to appeal to people and stuff. Sometimes you hit the mark, and a lot of times you don't. But the things that you think are going to be really big and are nothing, and then the stuff like, you remember I put up that video yesterday, I think it was 800 pictures in 3 minutes, all those thumbnails that never quite made it to YouTube. I thought that was, I didn't think anybody would be watching that, but they've been watching that thing like crazy with that thumbnail set to music and stuff. Zinger said, we didn't like the cupcake, we didn't like the dollar store meatballs either. You know, good evening. How you doing, Darth? Nice to see you, baby doll. Cupcake, what makes those meatballs? Let's see. Mike says, my lady saw your boob video. Man, she's. I heard you got a beautiful lady. So how sad can she be? You know. So, but what is it that gives that? And thank you. What is it that gives that springiness to it? Is it? It can't be flour. It can't. You know, is it hooves or gelatinous? All I could think of was donkey hooves being ground up into that thing, and it was so springy. And you know, sometimes you know you're not really eating a good quality meat when it's all springy. And look, I spent 5 years in China. I'll put anything in my mouth on the table except the legs. I don't care. I eat anything, right? So I'm gonna try that. Oh, egg. Okay, yeah, maybe so. It was like a. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, your red velvet cake. Texturized vegetable protein. Thank you. I thought it was ground up hooves or something like that. Gristle and all that. So that's what I know. Jordan, I know it's some kind of spongy-ass gelatin. I know it is. It's gelatinous, cartilaginous crap that rubber tire that I'm chomping down on there, you know, and I'm thinking, what the hell, you know? This is living. I'm thinking we got to sustain ourselves at dollar stores on the way. Thought I'd be skinned alive. Skipping to school was caught though. But yeah, animal glue and all that. Hey, you know, I don't know. You get, what was it, Jen? 10 meatballs for $1. But I'll tell you what was good. Those little puff cookies, those puff pastry cookies that were made in Argentina. You got 12 of those bad boys in a package for $1. And I'll tell you what, it seems like, you know, the cookie stuff is a really good thing. Yeah, we joke, Annie said we joke about what's in Chinese food imports. Yeah, Graham, God knows how much dog, you know, I consumed up in China over the years and stuff. I mean, who in the hell knows? But everything on the pig except the whistle, right? There's a cheese in Michigan that does that. We call it squeaky cheese. It shines your teeth. See, that's a gross feeling. It's like it's about as gross as the first time that I bit down on a piece of aluminum, foil, and got all these little electrical shocks in my mouth and stuff. From you know, what a way to torture people. Bite down on this aluminum foil. No. It's right up there with the Dollar Tree peanut brittle. Now, I'll tell you what, Jordan Blue gave me a hard time. She's like, you know what, Rosie? You sent me to the dollar store. I got that effing peanut brittle, and there was hardly any effing peanuts in that thing. Good call. Yeah, bad calamari, Mike, huh? That's funny. Oh, it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Now, but I tell you, those puff cookies were good. They were good. Yeah, we got some empanadas to try next time, Matt. That's a really, you know, a big, heavy empanada, you know, by the Portillo family, the Casa de Portillo, you know, the hell is that thing, right? Horse in the IKEA meatballs, yoga meat. That's it. That's it, Blacktop. Diane said, Ro, did you ever get to try some of the DT chocolate dip peanut butter? I didn't. I couldn't find it in the, didn't see it in the store. Did not. We got a gigantic Dollar Tree store because, you know, it's the hood, right? It's right in front of the FEMA camp. Speaking of which, we got some more good video coming up in the next couple days. The final vids from Vegas. I hope people have been enjoying the cinematic Vegas videos set in a cinematic setting with some colorized changes and things to mimic what you might see in theater on the screen. They've been a lot of fun, but they take a lot of time to do, but they're it's a nice collection. And I'm on a really strict diet. You guys see I didn't eat a lot today. I'm not drinking. Right. I might have, thank you, Annie. I might have a beer tomorrow night on the hangout. Susie said, hi, Jen. That Vegas pizza looked good. Mike, that pizza at Pizza Rock. That was good pizza. That was, yeah, they're starting to rebuild. They put the first house up at Dollar at Coffee Park up there. Get the DT Silver State Pepper Jack cheese. I'm serious. I had that. We reviewed that. That was good. That pepper jack cheese, Jen. That Dollar Tree pepper jack from Nevada. What was that called? Nevada cheese. That was good. That was surprisingly good. That was good stuff. I mean, I can't wait to get on the road and check out all of y'all Dollar Trees and stuff. Edward says, Rosie, I have a family dollar store right down the street from me. Yeah, they got Dollar General, Family Dollar, and then the Dollar Tree. Yeah, Diane said, I've had Pizza Rock pizza before, Rosie. That's good. Yeah, it was really good. Diane, I think we've opted when we see it down there, let's go for the pizza. Take me to that shitty neighborhood, honey. Let's go. I don't know. I didn't see any Gouda cheese in there, Susie. It just had weird shit called slices. There's not even cheese. I can't even look at that crap in the case. Oh yeah, Zinger, we have that too. The packaged gnocchi. I wanna try that out. Oh, thank you, Jackie. This is just a little pastel yellow here. Thank you, sweetie. I figured my tits have been hanging out enough today, so. And sadly, they'll be hanging out on the morning chooch tomorrow too, because a pretty damn funny thing happened this evening outside. Let's see, blue cheese. Yeah, I sometimes marvel how you can make these things. You make these cookies in Argentina and you package them in Canada, and then you're going to sell that for $1 in the store. The frozen blueberries are great. That's good. Annie said, your tits are fine. Yeah, for an old broad, they looked okay. I was kind of happy today. Just happy to no scarring at all or anything like that. What happened? You'll have to wait till tomorrow and hear. It's pretty embarrassing, but it's funny. Yeah, it's yeah. I just felt like having a little sweater on tonight. The weather's been yucky. I want to try that. You know, Jen Cupcake said the gnocchi is up there in the dollar. There's so many things we haven't tried. Thank you, Susie. The gnocchi, G-N-O-C. I mean, Cupcake knows everything in the world. She's your Wikipedia, right? G-N-O-C-C-I, I think. G-N-O-C-H. Fuck, you know what I'm saying. Gnocchi's like those little roll-up things that Italians make, and you put them in the water and they boil up a little bit. Gnocchi. I don't call it. The G is silent. Gnocchi. Like gnocchi. Yeah, that's Mike Loyal's a cheese eater, baby. There we go. I'm an old broad miner, but I might need. You're all good, Annie. You're a lovely lady. You really are. I wanted to share with you. It's the first time in my life got flowers with no clue who sent me real flowers. I'm going to be wearing a flower in my hair tomorrow night for baking. Teeny weeny micro string bikini. Huh? Jen's going to wear nothing for the big event, huh? That'll be a big audience till we get taken down by YouTube, right? What's your go-to snack? Salty or sweet? Definitely salty. Jen's is sweet. Mine is definitely salty. Salty snacks. My go-to snack would be, I enjoy a Dorito, but I don't want to go crazy. Cupcakes that I've been using in gnocchi for dumplings and soup. Yeah, they're good. I want to see Blacktop Boondocker is a hell of a chef. And I do mean a chef in the sense of being good. When I was making my pie, he told me to.
And you can eat that.
Yeah. He told me I was docking the crust at the bottom, my pie crust, docking it, putting the fork into the crust for that. So we'll have fun, little baking tomorrow night. Yeah, she's over on the side. She was feeding me. We have a friend, Elmer in Germany, who sends Kinder chocolate to us. So where's the pizza place? That's good. I can't wait to go, Diane. That's awesome. Annie and everybody said hi, Jen, on the side. She'll probably pop over in a little bit. Okay, go ahead, Dartha. Take care. But I was talking about Blacktop Boondocker. He has a great setup. He goes down the road and he has his crock pot. And he makes up his thing and it just cooks all day long. While he's on the road or whatever, he puts the rubber, what do you call those little elastic things on top of it? Doesn't spill. Yeah, Jen is Norwegian, German. Yeah. She's the Brunhilde. She's a Viking. She's one of those chicks that you know, traveled with the Vikings, and you think she looks real great coming into shore, and then when she hands you your head in the village, you know, you got some big problems coming up, right? Nobody ever liked to see the Vikings coming for a house call. You ever notice that? Yeah. Right? Bungee, yeah, they were bungees. Thank you, John. But John is John had a restaurant. John is a very accomplished cook, and He does some of the best cooking I've seen on the RV channels. Hi, DJ. Nice to see you. I was telling you about Deb, the RV Deb, too. I was also watching her video today where she took some pecans down to be shelled. And I guess down in her area of around Haskell, Texas, they grow a lot of pecans around there. And you take them in to be shelled and you pay 40 cents a pound. And they shell them. But I was surprised when she got them back. They didn't even look like they were half shelled. The things were still on it, so I didn't understand. Van Nuys, California, been in the same location since 50s. It's right next to. Yeah, I know Van Nuys very well. I know Van Nuys well. Yeah, Ventura, Van Nuys. Yeah, BTB is good. I mean, it's definitely a variety channel, and yeah. You want to see a good-looking guy shower in the summertime? He's like, Rosie, all these years, you never change. You never change. Let's see. Kisses from Susie. So, this weekend is the really big cleanup's going to be underway around here. I'm going to donate all this old cooking sets that I have, and I'm going to start using my new Analon cookware here. That's going to be good. BTB said, I lived in Georgia. I ate so many pecans, I don't even eat them anymore. I'd go crazy if we had a pecan tree. That's about the only nut that we don't grow out here. We have walnuts, pistachios. I have 2 pistachio trees at the another house. We grow walnuts, chestnuts here. No donation says, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Yeah, that sounds like it. Yep, that's it. You'll land somewhere, hopefully. Hopefully you don't plummet back down to earth. Get your head handed to you. Oh, my kisses. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I feel like I'm a million miles away from you. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit here. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can feel like this thing is so far away. This thing's just goofed up. I can't really change this. Can't really change these settings tonight on here. Usually I can bring them in a bit. All right. Jerking off again donation. What is that? Big Truck will grab the tree and shake this. That's the way they do Blacktop. That's the way they do it when they get almonds. They have that machine that goes in and shakes the tree and all the almonds. Yeah, pecans are expensive because they're a pain in the ass to get out of the shell. I didn't quite understand, like RB Debs had pecans. She took 10 pounds in and they gave her a bag back. But it looked like half the shell had been removed. You know, the pecans have like four chambers, 4 long little chambers, and it looked like the bottom was still in half an eggshell. So I like almonds too. I like to cook with almonds. I like pecans. Yeah, I'm gonna buy someone a sandwich instead of donation, but I send you something. You don't send us anything, Susie. You keep your stuff, baby doll. We're just happy to have you here. Okay, with everybody just hanging out, chilling on a Thursday night. Let's see. Edward said, sometime you have to make a red velvet cheesecake. I've never even heard of that. Never heard of that. We made the Phil's red velvet cake, which was tremendous. We've made so many good things on here. The lemon cake was just astounding. The almond cake was astounding. The red velvet cake was astounding. Listen, it was awesome. Let me just everything was good. Yeah, I know Van Nuys. Yep. Van Nuys, Ventura, Canoga Park, Morelands, Moore Park down there. I know Commerce. I know Bell Gardens. Are you doing okay? No offense, but you seem a bit tired. No, I just think the camera's just positioned up high. No, I'm feeling real good tonight. You know, I'm always good when I'm going into Friday. I mean, it's a long work week, but I'm happy. You know, I'm still working, which means I'm still going to be getting a paycheck, which is kind of nice. So saving more money for the road, you just have a sweet tooth. Yeah, I do enjoy that. But I only ever eat one piece of a pie or cake. It's all I ever have. It's like Saturday morning we'll taste the coconut cream pie on a hangout, and I'll have one piece of that and I'll be happy with that. Diane says I used to work in Canoga Park right across the street from the mall. Yeah, it's just the traffic's so bad now up on the 101 there coming through there. So, all right, guys, I'll be right back. We're in this love together. We're in this love together. I say pecan. Some people say pecan. Beginning in Baltimore, we said both, right? But that's a very tasty nut, the pecan. I guess I call it pecan now. I guess growing up I called pecans. Walnuts, we do a lot of walnuts out here and stuff. So, oh man, it's crazy. Crazy. Good stuff. So I'm looking forward. I'd love a piece of coconut. I love anything with coconut. The coconut cream pie with toasted coconut on top tomorrow night. That's going to be a real barn burner of a hangout. That's going to be great. Pecan, yeah, pecan, baklava. I think it's so yeah, it's kind of challenging, Mike. That could be an interest. I got some puff pastry. I'd like to make a Canadian, like a maple. I'd like to make a maple cream pie, maple flavored pie, and put a little bacon on top of that. I think would be great. Okay, let's see. Diane said this place makes the best pasta I've ever had in a restaurant. They make their own pasta noodles. That's good. Not many people do that anymore. That's what made the food so good in Hong Kong, was everybody made their own pastas and there wasn't ever any institutional stuff. All right, Mike said, I'm on my way with the maple. There we go. I used, what was it I used, guys, when I cooked, and I added maple and it blew people away. Oh, the sweet potato casserole I made. I added bacon to it, and I added a little bit of maple to that, just a tiny little touch, and that was really delicious. That, oh yeah, my family. Vicki says my family and I made homemade coconut ice cream. So good. Let's see. Chat's moving fast here. Speaking of nuts, what do you think about this whole situation, Elvis and Boris and Nomadic Fanatic Patreon? I don't know. Sally, Dee Dee, how do I feel about that? On the one hand, I'm kind of torn. On one hand, I feel like in the U.S. we have something called uh, the pursuit of happiness clause, which is very misunderstood and very underappreciated in society today. And that's people having people having the ability to do the things that they want to do without fear of reprisal and things like that. In other words, if you want to if your happiness is to go to a retreat and find your inner being without being beaten the hell out of you because you're not one of the Baptist believers in your area or something like that, that kind of falls under the pursuit of happiness thing. If if you want to go on there and you want to risk and you want to ask people for donations and stuff like that, in my opinion, I think that people should work a job to do that. I have always firmly believed that. I commented on the Elvis video that job is always the solution in the long haul. But then we have that constitutional, the Declaration of Independence, the pursuit of happiness clause, which allows people to do things that they want to do and to make the mistakes that they're going to make, at least in my opinion. And therefore, I try to kind of stay at it. I've always encouraged people to work hard and really not depend on other people for things. But if you do, understand the risk that entails, because then people have an ownership interest in you, and you may not like that. I mean, the money may be very appealing in the short term, but nothing comes for free in life. And I think everything has a string attached to it. And although an initial burst of money may look very good to you, remember there's people at that point that begin to have ownership of you, and you have to you stop being yourself, and you start molding yourself towards trying to fashion your being so that you enhance the enhance the opportunity for giving and things like that, and therefore you change. And I think that the people that found the appeal in the beginning start to see, like, they might say to themselves, this is not what I signed on for. And I'm not just gearing this towards Elvis, because there's probably 17 or 18 of these channels that do this raising. And I've noticed one thing is the people tend to change over time. And they're no longer the person that you followed maybe in the beginning, and they start to change their methodology and their approach to what they were doing, and the money begins to dictate all, and the fun it truly becomes a job at that point. That's just my thought about that. So nothing comes for free in life, and I just feel like you can't always depend on that money to be there. But that's why I'm kind of torn. Some people, on the other hand, some people get very upset if people are asking for something on YouTube. And my thought on that is, as long as they're not, taking money out of my pocket or doing something to me, then I let people steer their own ship, and then they accept the consequences of that behavior. But to get all riled up about it and to go nuts is the other extreme, the thing that I just don't often understand. But it's not my, I just stick to my own knitting and do my own thing. Let's see. Cupcake said, "You're so polite. Elvis can barely take care of himself, let alone be a caregiver to his mother. Yes, he's dead, and his breeds resentment is looking very sad and lost lately." Yeah, I've popped in a couple evenings post Las Vegas, but I'm so busy with other stuff around here, and frankly, I don't want to be in the line of fire, of that of that stuff going on. So as far as mom, I think the mom is probably in the best place that she can be. But I'm not here to tell a son how to relate to his mother. And sometimes people get ideas in their head that they can do things. They create sort of a idealistic world of how things could be, but the reality could often be something very different on that. So you have to be very careful about that kind of thing. Mike said, my lady's like you. She has friends who hate each other. She is their island. Elvis is lucky. be Switzerland. Everybody be mamby pamby. But I got friends on both sides of the issues that I communicate with, and that, Elvis has always been friendly to me. But to me, it's just simply, if you think YouTube is a job and stuff, okay, pursue it and enjoy it and go for it. But I have a lot more years on me, and I've seen a lot more stuff in life, and a lot of people that have, if you depend on something like YouTube for your bread and butter, that could be gone tomorrow. And then, you might be 40 years old with no apparent skills. And then you've got to go face a job market that might be very brutal at that time. I mean, we're really overdue for another pretty severe economic downturn here. And, do you want to really be, I'd rather have all my nuts squirreled away and feeling a little bit secure. But I need that. I just in a different era. My parents were depression babies. We didn't grow up with anything when we were little. And everything I get, I'm always very grateful for, and save money. You want to be happy. You want to make that choice every day. After 50, you learn it's not worth the stress. Yep, lost everything overnight. Had to start at 55. It's bullshitting us, deal. Blacktop said YouTube can be a job, but can eBay? I don't know. I think it has a very limited span to it. I just don't know. Stuff got so bad the last couple of days that I just wanted to just go back to editing my videos. Okay. Diane says the restaurant is really old school Italian, red leather, booze, dim lighting, etc. That's cool. So we're going to the Frank Sinatra restaurant there. That's great. Would you ever consider going to the RTR? I would. I've communicated to Bob Wells and commented. I wouldn't have any problem going to the RTR, of course. I'm not a troublemaker. Yeah, that would be great. Love to go to that. Just things didn't work out this year that I'm not available until the last week of January to head down to Southern California there. Susie said, my feet are cold. Cheers. I'll bet half of the U.S. is just freezing, right? I mean, I'm looking at the Weather Channel in Boston. I'm watching this reporter, man, and you just know she's miserable as hell standing out there, and that wind's blowing 70 miles an hour. And she's trying to put a smile on. I mean, Blacktop, you must be crazy up there with that weather. Yeah, Blacktop said I would go just to party. I mean, I've had plenty of people have asked me to go to the I wouldn't have any problem going at all. If I can navigate through life as transgender, there's nothing about an RTR that's going to slow me down. Hello, Jen. Nice to see you. Did you see that ice tsunami in Minnesota? It's crazy. Susan's like, cold as a witch's tip. I bet her nipples are hard, though, in that weather. Yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. But, I believe everybody, as far as that stuff is concerned, with asking for donations, you do all that stuff at your own. your own risk. I don't tell people not to. I don't tell people to. Just understand what happens, the realities of when you start down that kind of cycle. And it does change a person. It does absolutely positively change somebody. So, yeah, we got Cupcake in the house tonight. We've got the great Annie. We've got the great Diane here. Susie. Everybody in here. So coconut cream pie tomorrow night, then we'll have the regular hangout on Saturday. Now we're going to try to do hangouts from the road. It's going to be difficult. Mike says my sinuses are froze after tapping my load out in this frozen hell. There we go. Tarping. Oh, Mike, I know you're a trucker. I saw one of your comments before. Man, that's got to be miserable to tarping. Yeah. That's funny. Nips a poppin', boy. That's the kind of weather. Nips a poppin'. Absolutely. It's the worst, I can imagine that. Those ropes going over the top and stuff, and whoa, wow. You just want to go down the road, Mike. You want to leave that fucking cover off and just let that shit blow down the highway to people behind you. Rocks and crap flying out, taking out windshields, those bastards behind you. Well, they shouldn't be there on the road with you anyway, right? Tarp up, baby. Shrinkage, yeah, well, it wasn't from cold that I had that. 3 socks and 2 bras, huh? What's a bra? What is a bra? I can't even remember the last time I had a bra. Oh, man. I guess everybody, I don't know what it's going to mean for football. Yeah, there's Shay. Hi, Shay and Ricky. Glad you're not in Florida. It's been freezing tonight. It's going to be 24 degrees overnight. Shay, you better protect your pipes to get some towels out and put them around there. If you have any outdoor water feeds down there, damn, that's zombie-like. God bless you, Shay. Just drip a little bit of water there. And can you imagine that, Jen? It'll be 24 down in Spring Hill tonight. Wow. I mean, I've been there in '96 when there was I've been in Clearwater when the electric grid was stressed because it was like 29 degrees one morning. That was incredible. I guess Shay will see it. Just drip your faucets and put a little bit of, get some towels around them and stuff. Cupcakes, yeah, wrap them all. Tonight's the worst, they said. Yeah, it's terrible. Oranges freeze on trees. Yeah. I went long natural gas futures the other day, so that's okay. I've got orange freeze on, just someone say naked. Woo! I saw online it snowed in part of Florida. Yeah, I saw snow in Tallahassee online. And Georgia got socked pretty good. Hey, Mike, yeah, and yeah, gay for pay. There we go. Yeah, Lisa's down in Georgia there. And I was, yeah, South Pole. Right. We've had kind of an unusual, we finally got a little change of weather. We got some clouds, a little bit of drizzle and fogginess. It's not as cold as it was, but that clear. Ice is the worst. I never wanted to be around ice and snow again unless I willingly drove into it. Annie's in New Zealand, South Pole not far from me. Let's see. Blacktop said we're looking at 0 degrees tomorrow, nothing above 20 until Monday. I am, Mike. I'm just north of San Francisco in Sonoma County, here, the wine country. Jen's amazed. Last month, I told her that I had a feeling in my bones this was going to be an epically cold winter in the U.S., and that's exactly what's being borne out so far. Vince helped me with heat guns, and I bailed more water. Good Lord. So we'll see. I've noticed sometimes the coldest hits right in December, January. Ed says, I live up on the 12th floor. You should hear this wind 25 below. Weird wind chill tonight. I can imagine that, Edward. I can imagine that. Yeah, Highway 1 and 101. 101 is not so beautiful, but Highway 1 is definitely beautiful. I know, Diane. Don't drive me crazy. I'd be poolside and on the beach every friggin' day down there. So many's a time. Tara's like, why don't you move down to San Diego, Rosie? I'm like, Tara, don't tempt me. You know? Dog, I might just take you up on it one day down there. But I'm happy we don't have that horrendous rain that we had. I hated that. I hated this place with a passion. It was like it rained every damn day. It was miserable. Yeah, we could get an ice age. We're overdue. Yeah, that sounds really fun, Phil. You know, pretty soon we'll all be wearing black hoods, and then the next dark ages are here, and we're all walking around with little candles and transcribing illuminated manuscripts and stuff. Sister Rosie. The new dark ages. I was asking Aaron, who lives down in Southern California, what the coldest, if they ever had snow down in LA. I don't think he ever really answered me, but I'd be interested in seeing. Yep, bikini up, baby, -6. Woo, that's it. The girls will be popping in that weather. Oh boy. Next winter we'll see snow. San Diego will see snow too. You really think so, Jen?
No, just watch.
We had 80-mile-an-hour winds the last 2 days. Thought the roof was going to come off. Wow. Try to remember who had terribly windy conditions on here. So one of the YouTube people was at a place that was just. Oh, Nicole was in Manchester, and Phil, was it Phil or was it Jody was talking about how fierce the storm was. I guess that's the storm that came over here. I don't know. I guess not. I don't know. Let's see, electric nipple warmers. My tatas are so big I don't feel any cold in that. Yeah, Phil's in Manchester. Yeah, they had wicked winds over there. Yeah, we rarely have really windy conditions here. Lasted 2 days. I just was seeing this person in Boston today. That was crazy. Being whipped around. They were reporting for CNN or something to being whipped all around. I found bits of building paper around the house nearly. Here you go, Graham. Yeah, New Jersey, 65-mile-an-hour winds. Phil, 70 to 100-mile-an-hour winds and rain, freezing conditions. That's very unusual, Phil. I think to have that that kind of wind. Bombo storm, huh? It just seems like I don't know, Jen. It just seems like another winter storm, but now they're trying to build it into they've opened the last seal of the seventh seal or something.
I even went to the conspiracy theory channel today.
Bombo storm, baby, bombo storm. Oh yeah, snow been falling in places never before. We get straight line winds in the summer. Michigan will peel the top off the trailers like a sardine can. Watch my neighbors fly off just before he moved. Wow.
Actually, they say that
Yeah, it's a bit high for us. Usually 57 time of year on half day, not 2 days. Yeah, the drama weather channel. That's what I call it now. They call this the epic storm of. I just call it a blizzard, right? With an intensifying cold wave. But on the extended forecast, it could be nice and sunny next week in New England. Bomb diggity, baby. Snowmageddon. Jeez. Really? I mean, Snowmageddon. I mean, the Sierras is Snowmageddon. When you start measuring snowfall in 22.
1.5 inches up in the Sierra.
Huh?
1.5 inches.
Yeah, that's nothing. But I mean, they can get 8 feet of snow overnight in the Sierras. I mean, it just comes down at such a frantic rate when that Hawaiian Express air, that moist air comes in from Hawaii and hits that cold high altitude. Man, it just dumps it on like there's no tomorrow. Okay, I captured harp waves and clouds the day before. Susan said they called off school yesterday for nothing. Yeah, I think a lot of places did a little too preemptively. But then if kids go to school and then that kid gets slammed by a bus, a kid has problems in the snow, and then they just don't want to take a chance. It's a lawyer's world these days. Nobody wants to take a chance. So better to just let the kids stay home than to have lawyers on you. The Rock comes with his chopper. I don't think you can fly a helicopter in that kind of wind, can you, Jen? Unless it's a Coast Guard, one of those big Coast Guard jobs that goes out in all weather. No, I'm just thinking, when they have the Deadliest Catch, that show about the crabbing up in the Bering Sea, I don't care how bad the weather is, that Coast Guard chopper just goes out. I mean, it's just furious waves and winds. And they just send those choppers out with those Coast Guard guys. Yeah, Mike's like, what happened to walking uphill both ways to school? I might go to Antarctica and anti-climatize for a winter. There you go, Annie. Okay, Phil said my son's in the special schools that are only open. Are open no matter what. It's only a tiny place. That's good. So you don't have all the crushing bureaucracy down on top of you, and you certainly don't have the cult of lawyers that we have here. Certainly don't have that. I'm going to see Jen and I may go. Are we going thrift shopping tomorrow? I'm going to be donating. We might be going thrift shopping tomorrow afternoon, so it'll be kind of fun. And then for Friday night foodies, we're going to be really challenged because I have to think about very small eats. So I'll be interested in the place that has a good salad. Got to watch our figures, right? Or the boys and girls won't watch this. Got to have good figures. So, dim sum. Yeah, it'd be nice, Mike. I spent 5 years in China. Did you know that? I speak fluent Chinese. Let's see. Annie said, Marines here too. Some been down at Burnham Camp. Better keep an eye on them. I wouldn't want any Marines in my country. That's all right. You got the Anzacs. You're used to it down there. You got the All Blacks. We are Legion. Huh? We are Legion. I work for AT&T and then the Royal Bank of Canada, Mike, over there. We're currency trading and business development. Let's see. No donation required. Time is an illusion perpetrated by the manufacturers of space. Man, no donation required. I majored in philosophy, right? And that was like way over my head. The space-time continuum. Just shove another banana into it, right? I like Hummers, is no Indians or pit bikes too. Do you speak? Well, wait, John Goyi. I speak Mandarin Chinese. So E Jojo E Nian will kai shi Zhongwan. Dao E Jojo R Nian will choose Shanghai, choose Shanghai, choose Beijing, choose Tianjin, choose Taiwan, Philippines, Taiwan, Zoda Han Gaoxing, yeah, Zoda Bijiao Ku. I don't know if once in a while I think I got to do a video in Chinese just for my friends in Hong Kong. They're the ones that send all those micro bikinis to me and stuff. Some of my old cross-dressing friends. Yeah, Mandarin. I understand a little bit of Cantonese though, and a little bit of Shanghainese. Shanghai. Wow. Yeah, it worked. It worked out okay for me. One reason we don't really go do Chinese restaurants too often here because the food I just can't. You know, I can't compare that. Pretty boys over there and yummy soups. I used to use translators sometimes when I work customer service. Yeah. Yeah, Mike, there's no fortune cookies in China or Asia. You know that? No fortune cookies. I'd go to restaurants in China and Hong Kong, and they'd be like, what the fuck is a fortune cookie, right? That was invented in Brooklyn, New York in 1910 at a Chinese restaurant to build up the revenue. Just like there's no such thing as chop suey. That was invented in Honolulu. Yeah, Americans do fortune cookies. Yeah, because I asked the guy, you know, at Chinese restaurant in China, you know, he got any fortune cookies. Like, get the hell out of here. We need to see. Had time for people to sit around and look and yak about their fortunes and shit. Me love you long time. Get the fuck out of here. I'm all about Cantonese. I'm all about Cantonese food. To me, that was the penultimate Chinese cuisine. All the seafood of southern China was unbelievable there. That's it, Mike. You know me, love you long time. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You know, people in Hong Kong, they're all about making money, right? If you're sitting in the seat, they don't got time. They're not serving you coffee after your meal. Like, get the hell out of here, right? I mean, if you're not running at 99% capacity, like 18 hours a day, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Yeah, duck is really northern Zhongbei, northern China thing. Hey, Rob, how you doing, my man? Nice to see you. Keeping warm up there. God, anybody want to play some bets on that? Why don't we do a drawing? Everybody throw in $10, and whoever comes closest to guessing what Rob won out Rosie's electric bill is going to be for. they win the pot up there. How about that? You know, we do like a scramble to figure out the Rub's electric bill. Okay, Phil, love you. Nice seeing you. Be baking a pie tomorrow night. Stop by if you can. You get yourself a great sleep, my friend. And as usual, thanks for hanging. Having a good time tonight. Not raising money, but having a good time. Oh, man. I just love seafood, hot pot. Rub is in central upstate New York, I think. I want to say it's around Rochester or someplace like that, but I'm not really sure. Somewhere in New York. Electric heat. Got my own tax bills. Hey, you're all getting a tax cut next year, huh? I guess. Have a good time. Good time. That's Queen. Yeah. Electric. Yeah, he's got electric heat, which even our gas and electric, I've had the heat on every day. Not so much today because it's a little warmer. But yeah, Rob is a cat. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a bill. I think we're gonna probably be around 150, 160 for us, which is usually we're like 90 bucks. And in summertime we're about $45 our gas and electric a month. It's peanuts here. Yep, pay your taxes, baby. Pay your taxes. Janet Fields, you haven't paid your taxes for 2018. Your entertainment tax.
Janet Dickey.
Yeah, Janet Dickey. Yeah, Janet Dickey, pay your taxes. My lady says Michigan is $150 bucks, 150 for gas. That's not too bad. Lisa said, I want to check on my mini cubic stove for my RV. Zinger's, oh man, she just kills me. Mr. Z came home with a pint of fresh blueberries for me. Isn't that awesome? I felt so bad for Cupcake. Can't have her Diet Coke anymore, you know? I thought that was so cute. The king, I'm the queen, right? Pay your taxes to your queen. That's funny. Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to call that the, yeah, I think you probably have to put out tonight, Zinger. Better get the silk sheets out tonight. It's cold and it's a good night for that tonight. Generate a little body heat down there. Woo! Yeah, I think we're going to call that the Janet Fields. No, we're going to call it that the Janet Dickey coconut cream, toasted coconut cream pie. That's what we're going to call that. Kelly, how you doing, sweetie? Mike says it's 700 square foot trailer on a lake with old triple louver windows. Now that's, yeah, wow. That'll do it. Woo! I like Mike. You better be here for baking tomorrow night, Mike. Hmm? I'm wearing black just for you, baby. Styling and profiling tomorrow night. I'm going to have a red rose in my hair with Nilla wafers and coconut. Now I'm going to make the standard crust, but I'm going to spike it up with a little coconut flavor in that. So you'll like it. You will like it, my friend. You will like it. I have so many friends in Canada. My 5 years with Royal Bank of Canada was awesome. Yeah, Susie said we had $400 plus 500 electric bills, but they gave discounts during winter. Yeah. Yeah, Susan said, Janet Fields Dickey, I don't do coconut either. I love coconut. Oh, I just love that mouthfeel of coconut. Oh, I can't wait to have a piece of that pie. Guys, I got the heavy whipping cream. We're going to whip a nice topping on that. We're going to sprinkle that with toasted coconut on top. Woo! Can I get a woo? Oh, man. Hope I don't get too excited. Yeah, that's it. Cupcakes like a more for me. There we go. Zing, zings, like more for me. See, she's Chicago girl. She's smart up there. Coconut, yes. Thank you, UP Gardner. Thank you. All those who love coconut, press 1 now. All those who don't like coconut, press 2. Let's do a little poll on here. I'm going to cast my vote right now. Bing. There we go. Everybody on the side chat's like, what the hell is that 1 for? Uh-oh, Diane's like, no, no, no. There we go. UP Gardner, Annie's a 1. Mike Loyal, thank you, Mike. Let's get those 1s rolling in. Woo! Sending you some of my ladies' lotions, cocoa butter, coconut, almond, and shake. Smells good enough to eat. Okay. Kelly said, coconut's probably the only nuts I don't like. I get that, Kelly. I can believe that. Thank you, Cupcake. Weighs in with the big 1 on the side there. All right. I'm the only 2. No, I think Janet's a 2 also. Come on, all you guys hanging on the side there, put that number 1 and learn to love it. Learn to love it. I can't wait to have a coconut cream pie, baby. That's going to be my only diet cheat this week. I've been fantastic on my diet. I'm probably eating about 700 calories a day. Thank you, Janet. I'm going to delete you from the Hangout. That's funny. Yeah, eat it all. Eat it. Eat it. Kelly, eat it. That's the only nuts Kelly doesn't like, coconut. That's funny. I do like cream pies, though. That's it. Bad girl, bad girl. Yeah, coconut pie. Mike, you got the idea, Mike. Coconut pie, baby. Served right there, huh? I have a table for you and your lady. Right there. Mike's like, you know what? My lady thinks you're a fucking nut. Shit. Poor Mike. Mike wonders what the hell he got into down here at the bottom of YouTube. You know, Mike, once you make it down to the bottom of YouTube, brother, there's no getting out again. That's it. It's like a roach motel down here. Diane said, I don't like coconut with sugar. I will eat raw coconut out of the shell. That's cool. Not everybody likes coconut. Oh, that's cute. Mike says, you love me a long time. Oh, that's great. That's great. Remember, one of you on one side, one on the other. I do double duty. Mike said the only way is up, though. I don't know. They've been telling me that for 3 years. I stumbled into the bottom of YouTube, and I still haven't found the way out of here yet. Everybody always tells me. I guess I could seal my fate and start doing big time fundraising down here. Let's see. I like the bottom. I'm short. And it's closer. That's it. Hotel. That's it. Cupcake said Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Welcome to the Hotel California. Mike said she needs a Rosie warmer in Michigan while I'm out. There we go. Kelly said, I'm the biggest bottom of YouTube. You're one of the most fun ones, too, Kelly. Did you get my text back, by the way? Just to make sure we're communicating on there. My friend Kelly. Can't wait to see Kelly. We'll be seeing, well, hopefully we'll see Kelly in April or May when we're down there again. We're staying at the Gold Nugget. Hopefully I'll be in tip-top shape for hanging out. Such a lovely place, such a lovely do. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Thai soup with a coconut milk broth. Susie says, love coconut and sure wish Rosie made this strawberry cake and Jen grew the berries. Well, you know, strawberry season comes up here in February out of Watsonville. The first strawberries of the season come out. Rob says, I'm back. My parrot took a crap on my back. I had to take a shower. I guess the parrot's freezing to death up there. Debbie Lynn, nice to see you, honey pie. Beautiful picture on Facebook today, honey. You are a dreamboat. Let me see. So Rob is back, but I will make a strawberry. Just define exactly what you want, because strawberries will start coming in February from Watsonville, South Bay. Is that right, Janet? February? Janet knows. Janet knows, like mid-February, late February, the Watsonville strawberries start coming in. But you need them to be really ripe. I'd like to make a strawberry pie. I really want to cut down. I'd like to get to down about 160. I'm not terrifically above that, but I like strawberry shortcake. Yeah, that's a cool one to make. I don't think I've ever made a strawberry shortcake. Susie, maybe we'll make that for Easter, or maybe Valentine's Day. What do you think, Jen, strawberry shortcake for Valentine's Day. Strawberry shortcake.
When is that?
Valentine's Day is always February 14th.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good one. Yeah, I'd love to have a strawberry pie. I don't think I've ever really had. I like when local strawberries are in season. Well, I don't think Watsonville's that far away, is it, Janet? You know, I don't know. Not going to be long until we see Debbie Lynn, Greenville, South Carolina. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're going to buy Debbie Lynn the biggest effing steak in Greenville down there. Strawberry shortcake is always good. You know, Cupcake, I've never been a big aficionado. When I was in Chicago visiting, saw Elvis out there, and Mr. X and Elvis and I went to a Polish bakery there. Oh, I was so jealous of him. He had a hell of a slab of strawberry cake. I mean, it was just, if you go back and look at the video, that was fantastic. All right, good. Debs, Diane said, get the big fat strawberries at the farmer's market fresh off the vine. Jen, you're not much of a strawberry. You don't like the little seeds in it, do you?
No, that's not.
So you really need to have a strawberry that's like baked in a pie. Yeah. Mike said puff pastry, brie cheese, strawberry baked till golden brown. Mike, I got some puff pastry. We're gonna do something with that. I still got all these cherries here. I'll probably do cherries and puff pastry. I got 5 cans of these dollar store cherries, which were good. No donation required. Said, I have a very strong feeling the opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy. Dr. Leo Busca. What's that? Buscalia. I love puff pastry. I don't know, Mike, if you saw our video this afternoon. We did it. Yeah. Did you see that, Jen? Cupcake. Zinger said, just pick out all the seeds.
It's not because of the seeds, it's because of the acid.
The acid. Oh, okay, the acid. She hates you more than ever, Zinger.
It's like
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Oh, you was driving, but we had these. I don't know if Cupcake. I don't know if you saw the video this afternoon. Oh, thank you, Debbie sent our T-shirts out today. So we owe Debbie Lynn a good time in Greenville when we get down there. That's for damn sure down there. Debbie Lynn, you get it checked out, girl. We're going to be having breakfast out, dinner out. It's all on us, baby. We're going out to have us a hell of a steak, and we're gonna drink a few beers, girlfriend. We're gonna party down. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. 4,000 people without power in Virginia due to the storm. I was just saying, better have a backup plan. That's what I was telling my friend Pookie Jalen down there in Florida. You better have some blankets, because when that power goes down, might as well go get all the pomegranate seeds out. I like pomegranates, but I'm not crazy about the seeds on them. Yeah, if the rascals are rocking, don't come a knocking. Let's see. Edward said, hey, Rosie, Michael Green, angry grandpa's son, is raking in the old money. 2 new homes must be from you. It's got to be, you know. Suppose I had the Angry Bobby channel, since he's grumpy these days, huh? Yeah, Debbie Lynn can party. Debbie Lynn knows we party, Rob. That's going to be some great videos as we travel and stuff. We're going to be seeing, we're going to be seeing Maxine in Colorado Springs. We're going to go dine at the Broadmoor Hotel, which will be epically fun. I think next Sunday, Jen, are we taking a day trip to Sacramento up there? We're going to see Richard Riley, I think. Just run up for the day, I think, or an overnight, or just we're going to overnight in Sac, right? We're going to go up Saturday and come back Sunday. Is that right?
next week.
Yeah. So make sure he knows we'll be coming in. Yeah. Debbie Lynn can party. You know it. You know Debbie Lynn can party. Yeah, I've already partied with Debbie Lynn before. We partied like nuts. I'll just have sangria, sit back and watch you go, Mike. It's always very watchable, Mike. There's always something that blows up in our face on But there'll be a hell of a lot of people watching those travels, I'll tell you that. Sleeping with the mermaids at the dive bar. Yeah. Well, we'll be swinging back your way on Sunday, popping in to say hi, Janet, on the way back. I want to see Richard Riley's a real audiophile over there with a beautiful Marantz 2270 with some really nice speakers, and I want to check that out. That's it. Zinger says, Rob, I got my kid a BB gun for Christmas. He got me a sweatshirt with a bullseye on the back. Let me tell you, Mike, we'll be turning it up a few notches. It'll be anything but boring. Be on the road. We will be on the road, and I expect we're going to have some perils because we're traveling. You know, we're going to be shooting the Sierras and the Wasatch and the Rockies in February, so that should be thrilling. Snowbound and down, guys. Still be doing good morning, YouTube. We're about ready to perish here somewhere in a deep canyon somewhere. But I wanted to put up this morning's chooch as I've done for 5 years every single day. I'm cashing out now. Bye, everybody. Oh, Debbie Lynn can sing. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's going to be exciting, Annie. It's going to be good times because one of the things that people really love to see is when YouTubers interact with each other. Then it's really, really good video. Wow. I'm gonna boot Zinger out of here. Blueberries gone. Holy crap, was that good? Killing me, girl. I love blueberries. They got to be so good on a cold night in Chicago. I love a blueberry pie. I love a blueberry puff pastry blueberry. You should take Debbie Lynn to karaoke. You leaving? I'm not going anywhere. We're leaving the last two weeks of February and the first week of March. Yeah, I got to bring my guitar so Debbie Lynn and I can jam down there, huh? That's it. Maybe I'll bring the banjo. Jen, do I still have the banjo or did I get rid of it? Okay. I got rid of the guitar? Is that what I got rid of? The guitar is gone. Yeah, I'm just not, yeah. It's either that or study the triangle, and I just figure I'll just go for the banjo, right? What is your occupation? You're with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra? Yes, I am. And what instrument do you play? I play the triangle. I brought it along with me today. Would you like to hear it? Yeah, Debbie Lynn's got a few guitars. We're not worried about that down there. Debbie Lynn, we're going to be jamming some Eagles, some Aerosmith. We're going to be doing Jimi Hendrix all along the Watchtower. Woo! That's it. Right? We're going to be doing some Clapton. Dana, do 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 Dana. Do 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 do. Debbie Lynn does Clapton, right? Epic, epic. Debbie Lynn's like, Rosie, don't finger my guitar. That's it, Annie. I'm coming to jam with you one day. Yeah, you have a degree in musicology, majoring in the triangle. What do you think of that, Jen? Ding. Hey, at times the spotlight is on you with that triangle, right? I mean, that's like, can you imagine that, Jen? The whole place just falls silent, the Chicago Symphony Hall.
It's triangle.
Ding, ding. I mean, it's a pressure instrument. It's pressure, right? I mean, it's pressure. hitting that right spot, that sweet spot on there, right?
I watched the guy in
And your tuxedo top is too tight.
The hammer, and all you have to do is stand and wait for the moment where you have to go boom.
That's it, the hammer of the Thor, right?
Boom, boom, with a hammer against the stool. Boom. During the whole song, once, hit it once. Boom.
Yeah, I always wonder how those slobs in the Swiss countryside blow those horns that are about a quarter of a mile long. And what the hell's that all about, right? If I'm my neighbors, if I'm the neighbor and I'm hearing that shit, I'm gonna stick a stick of dynamite with it. Yeah, little Stevie Ray Vaughan, hell yeah.
Ask Christian Hasley about it.
Yeah, I don't want anybody blowing any weird horn around the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough we got these dickheads that go down the street with these boom boxes that set off the car alarms and stuff.
I'm gonna download some of that music sometime. We'll play it on the music box there. You'll love it.
I mean, what the hell do you do with that, you know? Okay, UP says horns were communication. Okay. Hey, Jinxie, UTP. Nah, what now? Oh my God, we've had all kinds of action in here, Jinx. Knockdown, drag out, 13th round. We're going to the 14th round of a scheduled 15 round bout. Let's get ready to rumble. In this corner, we have the money raisers. In this corner, we have the money raiser haters. I'm Switzerland. Jinx is like, I miss all the game. We sure had fun with you and your sister on there on the hangout Saturday night. Weird horn. There we go, Susie. It was a good time. Oh wow. Gonna try to get back in the workshop again this weekend, guys. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Your sister's the bomb. And what was that, your niece? My goodness, she plays well on the ukulele and sings. What a stage presence she has. To come onto a hangout like that and sound so good. That was amazing. That was amazing. Yeah, Mike Lloyd, I think Mike would like to see a little bit of oil wrestling and stuff. Like the bottom of YouTube, the girls oil wrestling, huh? A little slip and slide. On the dark side. Yeah. Anyway, Debbie Lynn, you know we'll be cooking in that. Thank you, honey. You got an awesome crew up there. But stay sober this Saturday, okay? I love my Jinxie. My little Jinxie. Draw her to my ample bosom and her ample bosom. And draw those ample bosoms together. She's a sweetie doll. Oh, changed the filter the other day. Wrestled with that sucker, huh? I hear you. Yeah, that's Mike's. Like, I'm Switzerland. Girls, guys, girl, guys. That's it. Yeah. Let's not go crazy now. But we got the big cleanup coming this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do much and still wrap up the, still doing Vegas, just doing cinematic Vegas videos, and then just got a lot to do and clean up and kind of low key the videos for. I know I've been putting up a lot of videos lately, but kind of just low key for the weekend to. We got to figure out what to do to get rid of some stuff around here. So got too much crap, too many chairs, and a shine shack. I want to kind of get these shine shack outfitted for a really nice, comfortable place for put some curtains up and some stuff and make it really nice out there. Get some blinds and finish that off. We're in this love together. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba da boo boo. We're in this love together. I'm gonna rock my baby. Do do boo 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 boo. Oh, yeah. Lots of Kiwis, I know, love your cinematic film of the fire. Thank you. Like I said, February, I've been nominated and selected for the London International Film Festival short documentary. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I have to go put those little palms on the video, on the thumbnail, those little things. I was listening to Sinatra last night. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. Do, 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 do. La da da dee, la, which I'm certain. I film an International Boulevard centerfold every year. Yeah, my dentist is down there, Kelly. Dr. What the hell is it? Dr. Fan down there on International Boulevard. Keep the engine running when I get my teeth cleaned. Be ready to peel out. Woo, that's my dentist right down on International Boulevard, baby. Oh, of course, Annie. Feel free to. Yeah. Feel free to. There's a whole bunch of cinematic. I have a whole nother channel I haven't unveiled yet that just has dedicated cinematic videos on it that stretch all the way back to the Japanese festival in the springtime. Yeah, Guerneville, downtown. What's the cross street? I think it's around. Damn. There's like a community center right there. I don't know what the I don't want to say 12th Street or 16th. I don't know. It's like you pass like Laney College where they have the flea market or something like that. It's been a while since I've been down there. Let me see what his address is there. Hold on, then. Let me see what. I'd like to shop. I used to like to go shopping at the Chinese grocery stores down there. My dentist is actually Villanueva down there. Let's see. Yeah, it's called HP Dental. Yep, Dr. Fan. And that's at 650 International Boulevard. That's the place. And it's right next. He has a pediatrician on one side and then the dental on the other. Hey, you know what the hell? He's 4.5 stars out of 5 down there. I mean, it's a tough neighborhood, but you know, I'm no born to the purple person. Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm back on there. That's Lake Merritt. You're going to get gentrified right out of a dentist. I wouldn't be surprised over there, but the 650. I've noticed it's a really hard scrabble area, but I think a lot of people are pushing over from. It's actually a good place to invest, in my opinion. I'd encourage people not to buy in San Francisco, but to buy over there. I think it's much better values. And you get on the BART system, and you're only a couple minutes from downtown anymore. Singmore Frank, and that would hurt. Yeah, huh? Yeah, that was Singmore Frank. Yeah, with Debbie, huh? I love a lot of Frank Sinatra stuff. My Way is one of my favorites. And I bit off more than I could chew. And I chewed it up and spit it out. The record shows I took the blows and did it My way. Do, 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 do. Okay, Kelly said Oakland was a bargain 10 years ago. Not so much until you get deep in the fifth. Yeah, deep in the filth. I was deep in the filth a couple weeks. I told you, Kelly McBride, I went down Tuesday the 28th, Thursday the 28th, Tuesday the 28th, 26th. 26th, yes, Tuesday the 26th of December to the down San Pablo Avenue to the Greyhound station. That was like, this tweaker comes out and starts pulling on the windshield wiper of the van. And I'm like, he starts lifting up the windshield wiper on the van. And I put down the window on the other side and I'm like, hey, asshole, I haven't even paid this thing off yet. Put the fucking wiper. He didn't expect to hear a lady sound like that. Oh man, it's just what a shithole down there. I'll tell you. I never saw so much garbage under the underpasses on 27th and Martin Luther King down there. Man, it was astounding to me. But I did end up being able. I got a free dinner at the Ranch 99 at the Sichuan Palace up there. That was kind of nice. Yeah, it's a dump. That was a frightening. I mean, somebody was coming into there and they're like, well, the bus was late, so they're not going to have a bus out of Santa Rosa till 10:30 if they send it out of Oakland to Santa Rosa. I said, look, I'm coming. Like I said, just buy me something to eat and I'll come down and pick you up. And I said, deal. Yeah, Tony Bennett. Yeah, Tony. I left my heart. Do 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 in San Francisco, ooh, high on a hill, is calling me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The sun will shine on me. I don't care. Kelly McBride's like, who rides Greyhound in 2017? Hello, FOR, friends of Rosie. Okay, hello. How do you think I got around when I didn't have a pot to piss in? I was greyhounding and trailways and all that shit. Oh man, of course it's friends of Rosie's dad. FOR, that's what we're gonna call them from now on. FORs. Kelly, you know how cheap I am. That's it. Jinx, I don't even want to know how cold it is, baby. Just slide between the sheets and just hold on for dear life, baby. Rosie's coming. Lock the dog in tonight, I think. How about Rob? We're all going to join a lottery. Everybody's going to put in $10, and whoever comes closest to guessing his outrageous heating bill for electric heating in New York gets to win the pot there, huh? I'm not a crooner who went because someone paid for 6. I don't know. Tony Bennett was here on December 6th. Jen and I considered going over, but there was just too much going on. There were a few tickets left for Tony Bennett. We didn't end up going over to that. I figured probably the last shot I'll ever have on Tony Bennett, right? I'm more like I like prefer Dean Martin, right? I mean, that's my kind of. He's more. You think about who you want to party with. Do you want to party with Frank Sinatra? Or do you want to party with Tony Bennett, or do you want to fucking party with Dean Martin, baby? Vegas Vixen, how you doing, honey? I'm like, I want Dean Martin, right? I mean, the Dino, that's the one. Dean was just, I mean, you could just imagine cutting loose with Dean and Sammy. How you doing, Rosie? Hey, you late to the party, huh? Sammy Davis, baby. That's it. Dean Martin's my second personality. Woo! Vegas Vixen in the house. There she is, the one, the only, the lovely, the beautiful, the angel-faced Vegas Vixen in the house. I'm trying to think of Dean's, Dean's so many good songs that, Tony Bennett's alive. That's right. Tony Benedito. He's still alive. I'm trying to think of Dean Martin. What's that Dean Martin song I was singing the other day, honey? I can't remember the damn thing. Oh, it'll come to me. Mr. Mustache carries some Dean Martin mannerism. Here we go, Susie. If you can stand this, Susie's like, Juana, Rosie, and Jan, was that an option? There we go. I'm trying to think. What was that Dean Martin song I was ain't that a kick in the gas? I should, instead of winning, I ought to be grinning. La da da dee 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 dee, la ba da boo ba doo boo. That's good, like the man says. Ain't that a kick in the pants? I know those old Italian singers. Yeah, Frankie Lay. I mean, the whole damn crew of them. You know, these just guys. Who do you want to party with? Dean, man, Dean. I don't want to party with Sinatra. Hey, look at me. I'm Frankie, right? I'm looking Frankie. Dean Martin, baby. I ought to be winning. Do 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 ba do boo. Like the man said, everybody loves somebody sometime. Ooh. Everybody loves so do do do. La do do. Yep, Dean. Why don't you come up and party sometime? And now, ladies and gentlemen, on the Dean Martin Roast, I'm proud to present Foster Brooks. There's Jimmy Stewart. No. Let's just hold on a minute here. Let me see if I got this right. Right? You invite me to this roast, right? And you're not even sober. Yeah, his roasts were hilarious. You look at the one where Foster Brooks is roasting Don Rickles, man. That is, I almost dropped a pant load on that one. That one was so freaking funny. That one. I mean, I almost blew a pant load on that one. That one was unbelievable. Foster Brooks. Hey, Maxine, how are you, honey pie? There's the beautiful Maxine. Maxine, Maxine's going to be really pissed when I say this, okay? Maxine, you better have a seat, okay? You're going to be really pissed off when you hear this. I got a red rose to put in my hair when I'm baking tomorrow night, okay? Don't hate me, okay? I got my black, and I'm going to have my little red rose. Maxine's like, if you do that, Rosie, I'm never talking to you again. I see the stuff I pick up from Maxine. You know, I got this nice fake. I went to the dollar store. I actually popped out $1 for a red rose cluster today to grab one of those babies in honor of Maxine to put that in my because that's my diva now. That's my go-to chick for fashion accessorizing and stuff. Vegas Vixen said, love my madman that smoke and drink Johnny Walker Black on the rocks. That's nice. That's what I say, Rory. You see this lousy, well, I don't know why I'm turning that because the camera's up here. This fucking thing out of the way. You see that furniture, man? That stuff has got to go. Right. That was, you look at my earliest YouTube video when I'm talking to Katrina at the Vietnamese furniture store and telling her I applied to be a Hooters girl next door. And she's like, oh, you know, she didn't know what the hell Hooters was, right? But I bought this furniture and these recliners. This stuff's got to go, right? You know, I don't know. It's out of here. I want to put that nice, I want to get some Mad Men Danish furniture and stick that in there. So, yeah, shit's out of here. It just doesn't fit the scale of the place. So, yeah, we put a lot of stuff out on the street. I gave away those acoustic monitor speakers. I sat them on the street and they were gone within probably 5 minutes. They were gone. Mike Loyal, it's been nice. Thanks for letting me hang. Tax free off that coconut cream pie dream. Stop by tomorrow night, Mike. It's Friday. No excuses tolerated, my friend. Yeah, you taught me that, Maxine. You have a twin at the Vegas. It looks like Maxine, her friend, sending her off. Look like it, like you. It was trippy. Well, you know, I've had my time at the Vegas Lounge. I'll leave that. Throw a few beanbag chairs. And no, Janet, I want that 1950s. Yeah, look at IT. Yeah, they have that kind of mid-modern furniture. I should have gone with IKEA. Everything else is IKEA. I kind of resist it because I want to get some colors. I want this to look, you know, change out the curtains to like gold and stuff. And yeah, I just don't like the. It's like it's contemporary though. You know, I don't like it. I don't like it. The dog sat on top of it and it's kind of depressed, that cushion. You know, it's just not my.
You need to have a bigger couch so that Domino can lay on.
Yeah, so we can have Domino and Milli Vanilli lay in it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I want to get this furniture. I want to get this crap out of here, and I want to get some Danish modern, stuff, like Susie said, something like that. So, you know, because I want it to look like, you know, because everything is really built around that Motorola console back there. That's the real showpiece of the whole place, that 1960 Motorola 21-tube stereo console. That's the big cheese in the room. And, of course, over here, you got the big wall of sound and everything. So everything should be all coordinated. Isn't that nice with that fireplace? You got those beautiful JBLs now. Man, they sound so sweet. That, my friends, is one of the greatest private vintage audio collections in the world right there. And then right in front of me, we got the wall of amplitude, too. A few things are missing on that, though. Oh, boy. Okay, and we are back. Yeah, everything was like IKEA here when I moved here. I have some videos of putting the IKEA furniture together back in 2013. And I have a videos, my first time lapse of hanging these curtains here, too. So it's amazing how much I over-documented my life the last 5 years. And this is my 5-year anniversary on YouTube, by the way, today. So 5 years ago today, the very first video went up. And since February 14th of 2013, I've put up a video every morning except one day for 5 years. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, they're bringing back pieces. Yeah, Vegas Vixen said IKEA. I always liked our beds are IKEA, our bureaus are IKEA. All these big chairs, thank you, JN. All these conference chairs are IKEA. Okay, Susie says, okay, don't get pissed, but it reminds me of a Barbie house I had back in the day, even the fireplace. All right, Susie, you passed your expiration date here. Yeah, YouTube has never been the same. I think Janet's probably been on about 500 of those 10,000 videos. I have a video back in 2013 of me having boxes on the floor here with nothing around, just opening boxes and assembling bureaus and dressers and beds. It was a nightmare. that buffet out there that we serve on was IKEA. The TV stand is IKEA. All right, I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get a glass of Diet 7-Up. The man said, ain't that a kick in the pants? Instead of win, I ought to be grin. La da da do do, oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Speaking of singers, the only one I could never really warm up to Bing Crosby. I don't know. I watched I like to watch Christmas movies, and I was watching I'd never seen it before, the Bells of St. Mary. And I think this thing won like an Oscar 1943 best movie. And it was honestly one of the worst movies that I ever saw. It was terrible. Just terrible. And this guy won an Oscar for another movie and then nominated for, come on. Vegas Fiction said, I've yet to see Jen in a sexy Dom costume. She looks like she could really teach a bad boy a lesson. Vegas Fiction, look at the thumbnail from 800 pictures in 3 minutes. The thumbnail is Jen with her police arresting me like a street hooker out there. She's got her police outfit on. That's the thumbnail for it. 800 pictures in 3 minutes. 800 thumbnails. 800 pictures that didn't make it to the thumbnail. Yeah, you didn't see her police lady. She was frightening in that. Just frightening. Yeah, Jen's all right. Jen still hasn't tamed me yet, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah, we're really looking forward to coming down in April, May, Rory, and hang out at the Nugget again. That's going to be great. Yes, your Jen is naughty. Vicky's all lavishing Jen, and what do I get on my comments? Rosie! Exclamation point. Oh, she can tear into you real good, Vegas Fiction. She can. I think Wilson should have won an award in Castaway, probably. And there's Maxine still glowing from her YouTuber of the Year award for 2017 by far. The runaway in the voting there. Cleaned up on all fronts. Yeah, oh, Rosie. A little too excited in my bikini, and Vicki would be Rosie. I love that, Vicki. Vicki's awesome. Yes, I'm the one, though. Yeah, I'm the one, huh? I'm the one that get the hell out of here, right? Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Maxine. It looks like probably the third weekend of our first day. Let's see. First day we're gonna be in. I don't know if I can probably make it to Salt Lake. I'm pretty sure I can. If the weather's decent, I can make it from Santa Rosa to Salt Lake, no problem, in one day. Basically, I'm driving across Nevada and then Utah. And then probably day 2, I would like to be in Glenwood Springs. I want to soak in Glenwood Springs and be down there. And probably day 3, we'll be in Colorado Springs down there. Or maybe, I don't know, yeah, probably. I got to get across the country quick because Day 4, I've got to be in Kansas City. Yeah, Vegas Vixen said, I remember Maxine asked if you could dress for the Christmas party. I had no idea you were up for an award. She was sweeping awards everywhere. She swept the award for YouTuber of 2017. She swept Employee of the Year. She was amazing. She just, and then then she was out in a beautiful, you should have seen her at the Spanish, at the Mexican restaurant in Denver with her black wig and her beautiful red flower in the hair. Yeah, she's something. She's one of my favorite people on YouTube. Casa Bonita, yes, check that. If you're not subscribed to Maxine's channel, check it out. She does a lot of live feeds. Yeah, she won an award. She won a few. Vegas Vixen, how's the Ubering down there, huh? It's Vegas Vixen like survived another encounter with the king for a couple of days. That's it. We sure had fun at the Piranha Club. Yeah, I'd like to invite. Yeah, I'd like to see TR. I think I planned on having. Yeah, that's a great idea, Debbie Lynn. Then we can kind of get two birds with one stone. Yeah, we can all go out for dinner or something. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's a hell of a good idea, Debbie. You're on, girlfriend. Oh, Vegas Fixin said I just did a rant on Uber. All right, Maxine, good to see you, sweetheart. Take care. Love you. She's so squishy and lovable. Give Maxine a big hug, huh? Yeah, I think it'd be great, Debbie Lynn. That's a hell of a good idea. We just get together with TR. Yeah, that'd be awful cool. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I know damn well there's got to be a good steakhouse there in Greenville. I know damn well. Yeah, we have Annie says we have a song by a New Zealand artist called Maxine. It's 80s. Maxine's just a sexy name, you know, it really is. I mean, it's like, and now our next lady, our next stripper, Rosie. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I just look like a Rosie, you know, when I come out banging and booming and binging. No elegance, just raw boom, 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 boys. Jen gets to be called Mystery. Lucky me, I look like a lesbian dressing now. You're fine, Rory. You're fine. You're not always out there flaunting all your big assets there, so. Did you see the Piranha Club video? It turned out pretty good. I really improved my GoPro settings compared to last year, so the inside video was a lot nicer, set to the music and everything. Good time. Probably better video than that goof that was running around with the big Canon camera down there. Yeah, you could twerk on it. You look good. You look good. You were twerking good. You were twerking good. Love me, my Vegas Vixen. That girl rocks it out. And she was even tired that night. She was still rolling pretty darn good. I still got some more Vegas videos to put up. Still got the I put that on. Oh no, I got the strip video down there. A little bit of styling and profiling with Marshall down there. The Bellagio. Still have the coming home video. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. I got two. Yeah, I think one more good strip video. Yeah. Rob said Vegas Vixen. Elvis likes armpit hair, so I like the middle finger shot. Well, thank God this year that we didn't have the flavored vodka. That was a blessing. Oh God. Last year, I can still taste that vanilla vodka last year. But it certainly wasn't as crowded as last year. Crowd was definitely down there. Probably charging that $10 cover, which I didn't pay. And then you guys came back and you were drinking downstairs for a while with Kelly and yeah, I don't think that they knew that you were going to get a table. That's the thing. I don't know. I didn't pay Jack to get in, so and they're telling me don't take your GoPro in. Of course, I had it in. Good night, Annie. Have a good day down there in New Zealand, honey. You take care. We love you. Be safe. Be sane. Be fun. Yeah, I heard. That's because I guess. Yeah, I guess I don't know what they thought. Mark. They thought some Elvis impersonator was causing trouble down there. That's what I heard. I don't know what the hell went on. Yeah. Yeah, so it's good. You know, that's one thing. We haven't seen Debbie Lynn in, what was that, Debbie Lynn? It'll be 2.5 years. So it's going to be good to see you again. His Vixen said, if you think about it, we kind of look like freaks. I don't know. You got Kelly with her boots on. She's like 6'5". Yeah, Marshall, an Elvis impersonator, and then you got Vegas Vixen there. Yeah, it could look like trouble down there. Yeah, me with my boobs. Elvis is Elvis and tall drink of water, Kelly. Yeah, didn't Kelly turn out to be a nice? She turned out to be she's a nice gal, isn't she? Very unassuming and very friendly and really chill, which is really nice. I liked her. She had a hangout the other day. She was showing her little Christmas tree. She was doing a hangout on her phone. And she was so proud of that little tree that her grandma gave her, that little wind up. Rob, you're obsessed. Rob is like obsessed with how tall Elvis is. I can't figure it out. Yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, give her the golf clubs there. But Rob thinks Elvis is like 5 feet nothing or something, and he's not. He really is about 5'8". It's just when Kelly's 6'5", standing next to him with it. Rob's going to go to other hangs. Rosie's still talking that company line about Elvis isn't a dwarf. You know? Shit. He's taller than me. Yeah, but you're 4'9". You gotta love Rob. That's funny as hell. Hey, you know, Rory, it was really, yeah, it was great to see Randy too. It was great to hang out for a few hours with Randy. That was really cool. Violet, what do you think about that takedown of Elvis? They got a mob stirred up. Violet, I'm not sure what to think about it, you know? I think doing that kind of stuff has its risk to it, but I'm also kind of a believer in pursuit of happiness. As long as it's legal, if people are willing to donate, I got to wonder, you know, why are people donating so much? So, but it's not for me, that's for sure. Joshy Bingham, hey now. Hey now. What do you think of it, Violet? I was watching a couple of hangouts. Certainly people are upset about it. Hey now. Yeah, I'm a Flintstone. I've seen Jossie some pictures. Yeah, Narce's not tall. Narce's about 5'5", 5'6". He's a little, just slightly shorter. Let's see, Boston, Ludwig van Beethoven being jeered by 50,000 sports fans for finishing second in the Irish jig concert. Rory said, I'm trying to stay on the Elvis thing. I block people who truly support and love him, but these people we trust. But that, yeah, I'm trying to stay. I'm staying out of that stuff too. You know, I'm not going to be involved. I just, you know, I don't need any extra, you know, it's going to be wild enough when we're on the road and stuff. And if we're down in Florida and stuff. So I'm not, you know, I'm keeping my money in my pocket. Well, I hope nobody gets hurt, Violet. I mean, if somebody got hurt over YouTube, then I'd really have to say that went really too far. You know, I'd have to question the people that are out to hurt somebody versus the person who got hurt. But Vegas Fiction just said Narce's taller than Elvis. No way. No way. Did she say that? I don't know. Yeah, Narce's like 5'4". But Elvis is definitely taller than Narce. I don't know. You know, Vegas Vixen's the only person who's shorter than I am around, so that's it. But she was in Playboy and I wasn't, so. They want Elvis gone. They're going to have a very hard time getting rid of him because he doesn't violate any rules or anything. So, best thing is just encourage to get a job. Look at the video of me next to Narce and the videos of me next to Elvis. Correct. I applied for Elvis. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing double or just not seeing straight. I'll leave it to Rob. Rob's gonna say Rosie didn't even know her head from her ass when it came to but you know, if people think that that's a job, then I'm not one to say it's not. I mean, I'm not going to tell people what to do. I just don't want to see anybody. YouTube's not worth anybody ever getting hurt about. Is it physically assaulted and violence? And are you kidding me? Anybody that would hurt somebody on YouTube, I hope that they would lock up and throw away the key over somebody on YouTube videos and stuff. Let's see. Or he has one out here. If he comes, I guess he could be a Elvis tribute artist, right? I mean, I don't know. Josh, he said, I've seen people get hurt for less. Not on YouTube, I haven't. Yeah, crossing the line. I haven't seen anybody get hurt on YouTube. I mean, physically hurt and stuff. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'll just stay the hell out of it. Oh yeah, not on YouTube. Yeah, Josh, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, Fun Finder. Nice to see you, Fun Finder 12 in the house. But that's just my take on it. You know, some people hate that stuff with a passion. And I just decided the other day just to be cordial, say hi to people, but otherwise just, you know, it's not my business. Financially, if you depend on YouTube to pay your bills, you can get physically hurt and they're attacking him. Okay. Well, I haven't watched the last couple nights, so I just, there's a lot of other stuff live streaming on YouTube. I like to watch the poker down at the Bicycle Club, the live feeds down there. Yeah, most people don't like abrasive people. I agree with that. YouTube or not. I was just wondering why people didn't tune it out though. And just, you know, I just, yeah, Rob said he deserves all of it, just my opinion. I just tune out. If I don't enjoy something, I just don't watch it. I don't subject myself to it. Yeah, I'm not sure, Violet. I haven't checked in a couple days. I haven't seen I haven't seen anything the last. I've just been doing some other stuff. Yeah, some people encourage that behavior and reward with money, and that turns others off. Yeah, I've noticed there's some people. There it is, strip poker night. That's my Rosie channel contribution tonight. There we go, Joshy B. Now back to regular programming from Studio A. There we go. Well, tomorrow night I'll be making the coconut cream pie, and that's going to be a barn burner tomorrow night with toasted coconut on top. That's my contribution to the bottom of YouTube. Yeah, go ahead, Rory. Can you spill some beans? It seems like we're going to have an exclusive here tonight. Be my guest. Just don't get any on me. If Glamorous Life comes in, I'll know you're really spilling some beans here tonight, huh? So it's going to be a lot of fun, Fun Finder. Bikini briefs. Night at a begathon with me. Yeah, what about that? Debbie Lynn said he runs me down a lot because I won't pay him his tax. People called him and asked him to do it. Really? People called and asked him to do that. I don't know. That's another little event that I wasn't a part of. So, but I don't know. I wonder who would have asked him to do it. Oh, you mean for show? I don't know. The begathon. I liked Norbecker's video was and he came into the picture later, but he was very aware and said, "Don't do it, it's not." And Rosie came into the picture later, but was very unaware and said, "Don't do it, it's not worth it." Unaware. Yeah, you know, honestly, Rory, I love you, honey, and I know you work harder than people think some people think that you do on YouTube, but I didn't really see any upside in, you know, I think all that could do was just kind of irritate people on that. And I thought, you know, you work hard, you do your stuff, but I keep my mouth shut. You know, I'm like I said before, I really am a firm believer in the pursuit of happiness. And if you want to risk it and go out there and ask for stuff, and yeah, I haven't enabled and I haven't done anything. I think the most was done. Jen bought breakfast for everybody that morning, but otherwise, yeah. But I'm not really talking about that because I think people are pretty well aware of. I mean, there's some really big money flying around in there right now. Really big money, and I'll just leave it at that. It's a little bit over the top. Coop, coop, coop. Yeah, I just didn't know. Well, I think people realize that. I'm not worried. I've survived much worse I'm not worried about that, Lori. It's just that I'm pointing in a good direction now with travel coming up and stuff. And I'm not gonna go out of my way to avoid people to make other people happy. But I'm not going to throw myself in the middle of it and just be punted around like a football. Just there's too many other things to do. Okay, people legit call him and tell Elvis what to do, and they will donate. I don't know. I just, I guess I just like John Houseman used to say on the old Smith Barney commercials, I earn it the old, earn my money earn it the old-fashioned way, right? I earn it. Yeah, I'm a survivor of that. Rosie, the one he begged for her because his supporters asked her. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want anybody begging for me. That's for darn sure. I don't want that. I don't need that. A couple dollars on a tip on a super chat is one thing, but yeah, well, Rory, I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but I just my best counseling advice just doesn't ring home. So what are you going to do? So I'm focused on my girl Debbie Lynn out there. Woo! Kicking it up with Debbie Lynn and Coop down there in Florida. Hope you're feeling 100%, Coop. Now you're going to get sick because it's cold as hell down there again. You guys can't catch a break. Oh, shoot. I don't know what to say. I'm not one to just beat something in the ground. I'm not one to fire up a hangout just to rant and tell people and whip a crowd into a frenzy. Say it one time and be done with it. That's it. Then you're on the record. Okay. Well, I don't think let's see. I'm just saying what you see isn't all in his behavior is based on what his financial supporters tell him to do. Yeah, I just don't know. No, Elvis is far from he's not a horrible person. No, but he's on the payroll now for some people, so that's Jalen. I don't know about that a minute. Jalen, what? I got to tell you this though. Remember, my tooth was all wolfed up the other night, right? All inflamed and stuff. It is another bona fide bottom of YouTube, Our Lady of Lourdes miracle here that my tooth has been rendered whole again, and I haven't any pain, and it is like, wow. I mean, this is truly a place of miracles down here. Okay. This is it. The curative powers of the bottom of YouTube down here. I got a lot of good friends on YouTube. DW Red, he's no fan of Marshalls. But you know, this guy, when I didn't get my, I was mentioning you know, I didn't get my ebook from Mike Living Free. I never made a big deal out of that. You know, I donated $50. I didn't get it. I just, okay, what the hell? But I casually mentioned it. He ran with that. And, you know, the DW Red sent me a copy of that. That's what kind of nice guy he is. So it cuts across a lot of different people. Uh, you know, I got a lot of good friends, some people I chat with on Facebook and stuff that are very opposed to the money kind of thing, and they express that to me and stuff. Uh, when the moon hits your eyes. So I thought that was very nice. I mean, I enjoyed DW Red's videos and comment. I mean, you know, for him to reach out to me and say, "Hey, you didn't get the ebook. I'm going to send this to you." I thought that was so awesome. You know, and that's what kind of good people. I mean, he's an Alabama sweetie down there. Yeah, Coop. I don't know. You're just late to the party tonight. I don't know. It's gone kind of gone back and forth here. Anyway, you'll be totally involved when we're baking making the coconut cream pie with toasted coconut tomorrow night. You understand what that's about, baby? Woo! I'm gonna I'm think I'm gonna roll with I think I'm gonna roll with Georgia, Joshy. How about you? Yeah, I was gonna say I got Georgia down. He does say fucked up shit. Maybe it's not a bad purchase, a bad habits. None of his friends support. Yeah. Well, I guess Rory, if you there's a couple ways you can change. Some people change of their own volition, and some people have change thrust upon them. So, man, Debbie Lynn, that cake was good, girlfriend. I'm sorry you weren't here to have a piece of that. That thing was over the top good. That was over the top good. Oh, yeah, it was good, Debbie Lynn. Debbie Lynn, you're gonna fire up some of your. You got to cook something. What the hell? You got to cook something for me out there. Yeah, I'm not around when I don't approve, but you know I'm always gonna have his back. I feel the same way. Like somebody's got to be there to pick up the pieces if that stuff ever goes, you know. And then, but you know, there's just no percentage in that kind of stuff. It's just like there's too much other good stuff happening in life, and you know, places to go, people to see, and I can't gear life around that. I cannot do that. Yeah, how about them dogs? Who let the dogs out? Yeah, I gotta go with Georgia. Yeah, I'll cook you something. Heck yeah. I want to try it. You know, Debbie Lynn, I had your thank you, baby doll. I'm usually not this overdressed. Love you, Rory. I'll cook you something. Heck yeah. Now I had your barbecue before, Debbie Lynn, and I saw Narce on getaway day when y'all were gone, and you left some of the barbecue down in the hotel in the little kitchen on the lobby. And you know what? I saw Narce half rip that room apart to find that fucking barbecue to take with him. Well, I was glad because Anna Nicole was all over me at the beach. I was like, "Yeah, Debbie Lynn, here you go." I don't, I don't need that. Shit. You know what I mean, Debbie Lynn? I wish I had that on video. Thank you, Susan. I wish I had that on video with Narce. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And Narce is just totally destroying this little room where you get your continental breakfast, tearing open every cabinet looking for the barbecue and the refrigerator and stuff. Hey, Patches, how are you? Good to see you, honey. Awesome to see you, my brother. The man who refused to die. I think Coop is mad at me. I'm doing good. We're not complaining. We're not worried about the cold too much here. Yeah, he told about it too. I think I put that in the video, Debbie Lena. That I uploaded a lot of vids of that trip. Was pretty cool, huh? Yeah, sounds like a David Bowie album. Yeah, well, Patches is a true American hero, Rob, in the truest sense. He even passes the ski test. That's outstanding here. I'm worried about the cold. It's still 70 here. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. No, we've probably only gone down to mid-40s. What happened to Ann and Nicole? I don't know. All right, there's my Coop. Woo, made it to Rosie Girl Impossible. My love extends from the east to the west for the Rosie Girl. Coop, I was worried about you. Oh, the ski test. Ski-wee's like credentialing at the bottom of YouTube. He vets everybody. You know, like I'm a fake, and this, you know, everybody's background shall be exposed. Yeah, Jinx is frozen up in the tundra. She did that condom challenge and disappeared. Yes, she did. Oh yeah, you know who he is. Yeah, he's pretty funny. No, I don't think that was it. This is a different Anna Nicole. If you look at my Florida videos, Susan, you can see Anna Nicole, the really wired little blonde girl that was that we met on the beach and then partied with us. Yeah, the girl from the beach. Yeah, that was so funny when riding in Narce's truck and he told her first thing, look, please don't put the window down. It doesn't work. She wasn't in the truck more than 10 seconds and she goes to put the window down and Narce's running around with a hillbilly towel and Debbie Lynn's jumping out helping him put the window. I think we've all seen, I don't hold my tongue when I'm at. You never have to question where you stand with the Coop. Coop, you're a treasure. Yeah, I tried to hook her up with Narce at the beach. You know, I said, look, this chick's pump is primed, you know, and but stop. Yeah, you're typing too fast. Remember, we can only read so fast, Patches. This is the bottom of YouTube down here, right? This is like, we're slow reading down here. This is like Mrs. Gardner's, you know, you have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. We're like the group 4 readers down here. We're like, we all sit around a little pretend barnyard, you know, the little cutout of the barn and make stick figures of animals and stuff, right? Yeah. Type slow because we're slow readers. No, he never had a relationship. I think it does, Debbie Lynn. Vegas Vixen. I think Narce is very single focused on. At that time, he was very single focused on getting his CDL, you know, his commercial license and doing that. I don't think he really cared about. I don't think he really cared that much. He kind of saw that as kind of a potential obstacle of relationship. I never saw a kid going to at 20 that was so single focused on being a trucker. So he made it happen. You know, at 21, he was trucking. On his birthday in May, he was right there that day at the company signing the papers and getting on board. It's going to be interesting to see who shows up in Florida. Yeah, it's a good thing to have goals and be focused, because what impressed me about him was that how laser focused he was on accomplishing being a driver. And he didn't just talk about it, he did it. I'll never forget his birthday in May, I think it was 2016, and he just was right in there that day on his birthday, signing the paperwork. Yeah, Vegas Vixen said he has a success mind, hung out with him twice. I really liked his drive to do that. Yeah, I don't know, but I didn't see that, Ellie, but hi, welcome to you. He follows in the footsteps of some of that. I give him credit for being on the road so long. It's not easy. I've heard we do a lot of CDL exams and stuff, and these guys, it seems to get harder all the time for doing that. Yeah, nice guy. I don't know. He had a rush for YouTube up until about a month ago. He was doing 2 or 3 uploads and then stopped really doing anything. So he was doing some food reviews and stuff like that. Oh, pardon me. Man, I'm dreading cleaning that workshop on the weekend. Oy vey. Oy vey. Yeah, he was always very nice when we met him. Let's see. State said Vegas Fiction just seeks approval regardless of class or integrity. Well, we hung out with him. He was always very soft spoken. Let's see. Yeah, you got yeah, Ellie, you got a real situation. We're just hanging out, chilling on a Thursday night, Patches. I'm just running past tomorrow night. I am just throwing up to everybody. I'm going to be making doing a coconut cream pie, teeny weeny bikini baking tomorrow night. We're going to make a coconut cream pie with toasted almonds on top. And that's going to be a lot of fun. 9 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So good times. I've made them before, but this time of year, I really got a taste for coconut. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Patches. Thank you. What's your wife's name? Oh my God, I don't like coconut. I've got a few people in here. My best friend Janet doesn't like coconut. I know Jinx likes coconut. She likes it sprinkled all over her in bed. Okay, Tracy, nice name. Right, Jinx? Huh? Sprinkle a little coconut on there. Sprinkle a little bit of coconut. Stacy says, birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, Jinx is a trip. She's a doll baby. She really is. Wow, Ellie's really getting zanked. Ellie, is it still windy up there? I mean, I don't know what the forecast. I think the temperature plunges again, and then do you finally warm up and get out of this hell? What's the deal? What's the weather? Oh, very windy. Okay. I'm just, it's 7 out. That's really non-Jersey weather. So, is it supposed to be like colder Saturdays, like supposed to be the coldest day? Then are you finally going to get a warm up, or is it just going to be in a deep freeze? Oh. Let's see, you got to think if Elvis Narzo so stupid. Let's see, yeah, it's moving too fast. It's 14 inches. Be careful. Get Vegas Vixen excited. Rory's a sweetie. Jinx and I have been speaking of Pat. Look, I enjoy being at a panel, but she's awesome. Let's see. Ellie cannot relate to Vegas fixing. Well, you probably got to hang out. She's a lot of fun to hang out with. I'll be right back. All right. Gotta love the troll. They certainly do make the world interesting. Yep. All right, there we go. This is going too fast. Bite, how are you? Yeah, Patch is definitely a bro. He's a class A bro. Get rid of these stupid things that watch us on YouTube gaming. Let me get rid of that. It's taking up too much of the chat thing. Just whizzing by. Neck muzzler, my neck is cold. Yeah, Patches is. I was really happy to make Patches acquaintance, and then to hear his story was just phenomenal. And I just thought this is a guy that maximum respect to when you hear his story, and also he gave service to the country. Good. Well, it's a Troll-a-Rama, so the door's wide open tonight. No, I'm honored. I'm honored that you're hanging here, Patrick. Whiskey OG, how are you doing? Somebody got mad just because I liked your video. Talking about making money. I was just talking about how I enjoyed your persona on the video, and man, I got my ass handed to me on that. So nice to see you, Whiskey. I thought that you're very upbeat. I enjoyed seeing you got so many good, cool looking boards and stuff. But yeah, Elliot Morgan. Let's see. Oh no, here we go. Everyone knows I'm Rosie. The Troll-a-Rama is on. Here we go, guys. So I was on a couple of streams earlier. Yeah, I just seeing you or live on to come show support. Thank you, appreciate it. So this is a we don't mod or kick. Probably get my ass handed to me, but yeah, we don't. I don't. Troll-a-Rama is pretty much wide open country here, so. Yeah, so. No, I just thought you have a lot of personality. Tact, the unsaid part of what you're thinking. Yeah. Wrote the nicest comment on Elvis's video about ham and eggs. Is that the one where I said to get a job, or what is that the one? That that was kind of from the heart when things were low, and then the money rolled in. I'm just glad that it's, you look at whiskey stuff, and he's a funny guy. I don't know the money stuff. I don't know anything about. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. It was the comment about you. Yeah, that was kind of from the heart. I think that was the low point when the money was running low, and I thought the only sure answer is just get a job. But like I said, the pursuit of happiness thing comes in, and I just can't tell people what to do. Okay, Rory, nice seeing you, sweetie. Take care. Drive carefully out there. Drive carefully in Vegas, baby. You never know. Gone through one of those, going through Tropicana at Las Vegas Boulevard. Wham! Wham! Well, I just think, I'm not sure. I guess it's just the thought of things to just protect for your future a little bit, Rob. Not in the sense of who would hire, but just the concept of working. And then it builds esteem. It builds a sense of producing and doing something. So. Yeah, for me, good night, Jackie. Nice to see you. I hope you're on tomorrow night. I'll be on at 9 p.m. We may go thrift shopping tomorrow. Yeah, no retirement is sad to be in bad state. You got to put some money aside. But I don't want to limit people what to talk about. But I'm going to go get a drink here. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. All right. So, Ellie, when are you gonna normalize your temperatures there? Oh, that's good. Next week it goes normalish. That was like a really wicked little plunge that came down there, dropped down like a cold dick right into Florida. Shay popped in earlier. It was like 24 degrees in Spring Hill. I said, you better wrap those pipes outside. Can you imagine that if how many pipes are going to snap down there tonight? Oh. Oh. I went down the SU Moon and my mama loves to go for. Where did you go? You really have a four-wheeler? Don't tell me you have a Subaru, Ellie, please. Ellie's going to say, yep, Subaru. It's a Jersey suburban wife's duty. Okay, thank you. Oh, Whiskey OG. He's not letting you go anywhere, my friend. You're awesome. Whiskey, we're gonna make a coconut cream pie tomorrow night. Teeny weeny bikini with toasted almond on top. That should be pretty good. But I guess it's good that people vent and stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, Whiskey OG's like, nice. He likes the coconut. Like, did you see Whiskey's did you see his video? He was so cute on the porch. He was all ripped off his shirt, and he's like, "This is it. This is the Borders body, baby. Woo!" I thought that was so cute. I'm gonna actually toast the coconut. I'm gonna toast the coconut on there. I like to just really lightly toast that coconut. You've seen me do it before, Allie. Just on top of the. I'm gonna whip up some cream, and I got some heavy whipping cream, and just kill that baby. That's gonna be a mind blower. And then I get to have a little sliver for breakfast, because I'm on my diet. Ellie's used to this every year for 5 years bullshit. Every holiday. Fast fight. Says Whiskey's been smoking too much weed or watching Elvis too much. Well, you know, how long has Whiskey OG been around? I mean, he popped right into the community here, and he's like a pal now, so everybody knows him. I mean, that's pretty damn good. I don't think I could go that far in the boarding community. He's got a persona, and he's got a lot of people that watch his videos too. He's getting a lot of views on the videos. He just strikes me as a guy that really enjoys life and up to the full. I was stoned when I found him. Oh, Whiskey OG Discovery, huh? Oh boy, let's see. It's good to keep fit. I need to get jogging, and it wasn't flipping safe. I know that, honey. I'm gonna be on the exercise ball and joining the gym, baby. I'm gonna be right down there doing it. This is the year. This is the year to really push myself. Yeah, he got in there fast, didn't he, Debbie Lynn? Didn't he? Didn't Whiskey OG just wham? All of a sudden, it was like boom. Jessica Rabbit, how are you, honey? There's my Pookie Jessica. Man, what a delicious little thing she was on her video. Gonna be making that coconut cream pie tomorrow night, Jessica. Huh? I'm wearing black just for you, baby. Hmm? Jessica's the bomb. Yeah, there's my Pookie Jessica. Where's my Pookie MX who stopped by a couple hours ago? He was probably still in the avocado bathroom shower there, right? Where's my Skiwi? I don't even get a ride by tonight from Skiwi. He usually comes by and sends the flying bird my way. Oh, you like coconut, Jessica? I love coconut. I'm curious if you like coconut or not. I got to get Jessica in a bikini vid. I want to do I showed Jessica the Baywatch video. We need to run together on the beach like that, babe. I'll be there. Do, do. I'll be there. One boob's gone this way, the other. Jessica, you know, honey, I do enjoy life to the fullest, that's for sure. Oh, pina coladas. Yeah, that's a nice drink. Man, I probably haven't had a pina colada in so long. I don't know why. I'm so dull, babe. I'm just a beer. Okay, Vegas Fiction says lob avocado is a face mask and brushing my teeth with coconut. I'll tell you, Vegas Fiction, you have beautiful skin, honey. You got the skin of an 18-year-old. Brushing my teeth with Oh, I think he looked plenty darn good, Jessica. I think a lot of people would debate that. I think he'd look about 6 times magnitude better than I would, honey. I never heard of brushing your teeth with coconut oil. I had this rotten tooth back here on Monday night on the bottom of YouTube, and miracle of miracles, the bottom of YouTube cured it. It's now all better. It's like it's a Christmas miracle that occurred. Debbie Lynn, you like pina coladas? What's your favorite drink? I thought you were like a beer drinking girl. Oh, you like your muscatel. That's right. You like your muscatel. That's a real Southern wine, baby. Muscatel. Yeah, I gotta drive to see my Pookie Jessica there. Yeah, your muscatel. Can you imagine meeting up with Jessica Rabbit? Woo! Live from the club. Look, I'm pulling coconut oil, Rosie. So okay, I'll check it out. I will check it out. There you go, man. I'm a Jack Daniels drinker. Patches, don't hate me. I'm a bourbon. I'm a Kentucky. Did you see the moonshine bids? I put up the 4-part moonshine series. We just kicked out some nice shine here for the Christmas run once a year. Once a year, the shine run. I'm surprised Debbie Lynn ain't kicking out some shine over there. Try Johnny Walker Black on the Rock. Vegas Vixen, that's because you got those highbrow tastes. Okay. Debbie Lynn says, I do like a good Long Island tea, though. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got some. Did you see the videos, Patches? I just did a 4-parter on that. Once a year, unannounced, we usually do a run somewhere in there. Sometimes it's too many years of shining, you just get tired of it. Oh, okay. All right. You don't like the cheap kind. I quit drinking beer in 2018. I never drunk liquor before. Yeah, I saw it. I think you had a video on that, didn't you, Whiskey? Okay, check them out if you want to see real shine being made. Yeah. I'm kind of cut back, Whiskey. Yeah, I think tomorrow night I'll probably have 1 or 2 beers at the most tomorrow night, and then 2 beers on Saturday night. That'll be it. So that'll be the extent of my my drinking. Whiskey, you got to check out my moonshine biz, kicking out some shine. Oh boy. But just to lose weight, even though it's light beer. I mean, I grew up, my grandma made shine all the time. She was from North Carolina. Okay, Corona Extra with lime is my fave, but I can't drink many of them. Why not, Jessica? Are they a panty dropper or what? Thanks, Jinxie. Hmm? How many Coronas does it take, Jessica? Uh-oh. Vegas Vixen said, I can't drink anything derived from Mexico. I get mean. All right, Debbie Lynn, take care, honey. I'm off in a few minutes. I'm going to be bailing off. Be about 3. I'm already past 3 hours on the hangout tonight. It's been a great time. I got a big night tomorrow night. Big weekend. Can I have some Corona? All right, Debbie Lynn, love you, girl. Thank you. You better do some restaurant hunting. Ain't gonna be long. Debbie Lynn, I gotta ask Debbie Lynn to make me something. My panties are on too, Tom. I always wonder. My drink a lot. My favorite. I actually like Coors Light, Jessica. Don't hate me, honey. Just because it's a light beer. I drank Budweiser, and then I just stay kind of. I'm not fat, but I'm well built, But I'm on a diet here. But I do enjoy the Coors Light. That's my favorite. But I'm cutting way back for January because I want to. Spring and summer's coming, and we got to look good when we're suited up there in our travels and everything. Yeah, they're very smooth. I used to drink Budweiser, and it was great. Oh man, it's like a bad dream. Tooth decay pops up again. So it's like, don't worry, Rosie, I'm never far away. I just had my miracle. Oh, that's cool. I got to get Rory some tequila. Fuck, she's a boxer after drinking that, huh? Let's get ready to rumble. Jessica, remind me again what area of the country you're in. I forgot. Tooth Decay is like, just sleep with your mouth open. And he said all kinds of crazy shit the other night. Tooth Decay. This is like the bottom of YouTube is just racked with tooth problems and dental problems galore. Always hit with the knuckles, not the fist. Really? That's pretty interesting. I always thought I had more impact with the fist. Okay. I gotta wait for Rory to hit me. Tooth Decay. Where's Ranger Rick tonight? I miss Ranger Rick. He's usually on the job. Knuckles can break and take out more teeth. There we go. Yeah, they got more of a point to him, that's for sure. I think most people's instinct is just to hit flat on the fist. I have all my teeth for a reason. Yeah, you got beautiful teeth. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll only spank you, Rosie, if I have a promise of Jen spanking me later, huh? So I don't get to spank you, right? It's fair. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wind it down. It's been about 3 hours and 15 minutes. I will see you all tomorrow. We have the baking. I haven't decided what channel it'll be in. It may be on the Jen and Rosie Reality TV, or it may be on the Murphy. Just make sure you subscribe to everything, and we'll see you there. Rory, good to see you. Tooth Decay, not so good to see you. Here, everybody else. Jessica Rabbit, and everybody have a wonderful night tonight. Vicki, love you. Yep, see you later in the evening. Good night, Joey D. Thanks for hanging out with us, my friend. Always my honor to see you here, Joey D. You are so good to us. And I'm going to go in, and my one snack tonight is a pineapple Honolulu bakery cookie tonight. Yeah, if Jen lets you, you can spank me. There we go. Jinx, love you, baby doll. Stay warm. Vicki, stay warm, honey. Love you guys. Take care. See you tomorrow evening.